All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach
Double honor to the Apostle Notice, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there. Right now, I believe it's the 20th of June. You know what I'm saying? The brothers is bringing out the word. You know, there's a whole lot going on. Trump just had his rally, you know, and talking nonsense, and the actual capacity of the rally was lower than expected because ain't nobody believing you devils anymore, right? And also, you jakes that are attending those rallies, believe in Biden, believe in Trump, you do know that you're not supposed to set up another king of another nation, right? So you believing in any of those pedo devils, you're going off. You got a precept?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the book of Psalm 105, verse 1.
Yep.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord Yahweh.
Right, the Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because every day, every second is closer to the end of this place and the beginning of our kingdom.
Right.
Go ahead.
Call upon his name.
Yep.
Make known his deeds among the people.
Right, so we're like we did in the beginning, we're calling on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and we're letting brothers know the deeds among his people. And the water, because something is going on every time we go back home, and then we can bring it out. Baba, should I get 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9? Because we're in the end of Esau's world. We're in the end of his age. We're in the end of the so-called white man ruling over us. Because you Jakes just celebrated Juneteenth, but when did slavery end? Right. Slavery never ended. Baba, get Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Because we're yet this day in our captivity. Juneteenth happened, but you niggas are still in slavery. Right. Because you going back into the police, that's slave patrol. And you see they got the same star, and also they do the same thing. Where have you been, boy? Where are you at? They did the same thing in the slaves' times. Right. When you wander too far away from your plantation, they'll say, where the hell are you at? Right. Who do you belong to? And they be asking you Negroes that. They be like, who do you belong to? Who do you work for? Why would I gotta tell you who do I work for? Because you niggas are still in slavery until this day. You got that in Baruch?
This is Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Right, so we got Negroes out there celebrating Juneteenth, but we're still in slavery until this day. We still got these ugly, decrepit Edomites, these so-called white people over us until this day. Right. Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us.
Where thou hast scattered us, right? Because we got brothers all over the place. Yep. Brothers with different looks. You know what I'm saying? All over the world. Go ahead.
For a reproach and a curse.
For a reproach and a curse. They call us the N-word. They call us coons, monkeys, moon crickets. For the northern tribes, they call us the S-word, the W-word. All these type of reproaches and all these type of curses. Brothers is picking strawberries for 2 cents a day. Right. And don't get started on the cats in jail. And a lot of them are in there so-called innocently. Even though you know they're paying for stuff in their past life, but a lot of them are in this world in there for innocently. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then with the 13th Amendment says you are not able to be put in slavery other than for the punishment of a crime. And ironically, who is the main people that are in jail? You blacks and Latinos. It literally says blacks, Hispanics, and like some other people, and then whites at the bottom. But also so-called Caucasians are the majority of the people in America. So what is that telling you? That they're putting us in there on purpose. Right. That they're patrolling our areas and throwing us in there on purpose. Go ahead. Is that on that?
And to be subject to payments.
And to be subject unto payments. So how are we in a free place but we're paying for everything? Something that's free, I don't gotta pay you for. If a brother gives me a sandwich for free, I don't gotta pay him for that. Right. So if you Negroes and Latinos, especially you Negroes, because y'all be all on that on free stuff. If y'all are free, why are you still paying tributes? Last time I checked, the so-called white man doesn't own this land. He doesn't own any of this place. You should be able to seal a plot of land that nobody's inhabited and be able to build upon it. So why do you have to ask him for a driver's license? Right. Ask him for a house. Ask him for food. You can't even grow your own food. You can't even collect rainwater. Right. If rain comes from the sky and you had like a valve and you collected that rainwater, and they found out, you will be arrested for that. And that's like 2 to 3 years for collecting rainwaters. Go ahead.
I want to add on to that. That's because they tamper with the water and with the earth. You know, they putting certain things inside the air, like these chemtrails, put chemicals in the air, which is going to land in the water, which is going to land on the ground. That's why we're not able to grow certain things. Certain things aren't able to grow in certain areas. You know, the water's tainted. That's why they don't want you to collect rainwater, because it's just chemical clouds.
That's why these damn crops ain't growing either. You know what I'm saying? The chemtrails that are in the sky is tampering with the air, with the water the clouds in the sky, you know what I'm saying? So when they come down, it's actually poisoning the crops. So the crop's not able to produce no more. It's producing bad fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Whose fault is that? That's your so-called white people's fault.
Right.
It ain't Pookie from the hood's fault, because that's what everything is blamed on. Coronavirus, it gets blamed on Jatavius from the hood. The violence, it gets blamed on Hector from the hood. But you so-called white people, y'all are destroying crops. Right. Y'all are putting chemtrails in the air. Y'all got the whole world in depression. Y'all destroyed the sea. Y'all got plastic and trash in our water. That ain't Pookie and Jatavius from the hood fault. That's you so-called white people's fault.
Right.
Go ahead. Yep.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33.
Yep.
There says the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
The children of Israel and the children of Judah are oppressed together. Hey, I know you brother saw about that. He was about 18-year-old Israelite dude. He just got shot down while serving security. So we're getting oppressed together. Because a lot of you northern tribes, you Latinos, and you natives, you got a problem with the Judites. Right. You got a problem with the so-called Black American. And a lot of you Western Africans, you Nigerians, you Ghanaians, you non-ADOS as they would call it, y'all got a problem with the so-called Black American too. So that's why the Lord is putting that hell on you too, to make you guys realize you're all together. And you brothers heard about that that African woman, a lawyer, a Lowerton, something like that. They call her Toyin. She got slaughtered too, and she was a West African. So all Israel, y'all catching hell right now. Right. The Lord is putting the spotlight on all you Jakes, because usually all you see in the spotlight is on the so-called Black American. But now the Lord is putting the spotlight on you Mexicans. Also that Issacharite lady, she was an army vet. She was in the army. I know you guys brothers heard about that. Her sergeant was sexually harassing her. Yeah, you heard about that. Her sergeant was sexually harassing her, and then and they still didn't do nothing about it. So now she got found out missing, and then they didn't want to put it on the mass media because they didn't want nobody talking about it. She literally died, but they didn't want to put it on the mass media because they didn't want it to be their fault. How wicked is that? And she's a Mexican. She's not a black person. She doesn't have kinky hair. She's not dark skinned. She's a brown, so-called Mexican, so-called Issacharite. So we're oppressed together, just like in that scripture. Go ahead. Is that it on that? Yep.
And all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Right, because they said every time there's an argument, go back to Africa, go back to Mexico, go back to Africa. That's their go-to. But if every single Israelite were to go back, y'all would just start killing us. Y'all would just start killing us. Y'all would literally hold the planes, or y'all would bomb planes if every single Israelite try to leave. You know what I'm saying? So they hold us fast. Go ahead, you got reset.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22.
Yep.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled. We were robbed of everything and spoiled of everything. Spoiled of our heritage. Niggas is going crazy because they found out Beethoven was black. Right. Wait until you find out about Moses, the one who the world calls Jesus Christ, right. Solomon, Hannibal, Constantinople. The different rulers of these other areas, because you so-called Negroes, y'all didn't know that y'all used to rule in Europe, in Russia, they talk about Pushkin, which he was one of the greatest, I believe, musicians of all time in that area. That's common knowledge that he was a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying?
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, the Dark Ages. But what did they say? We don't know what happened in that time. we don't know what happened in that time. Why? Because we were ruling and your ass was in the caves in that time. That's why you say we don't know what happened in that time. Just like the devil, you are liars. So we're not wrong if we call the so-called white people the devil. Because when you go back into that word devil, it means deceiver. All they do is deceive. They deceive us, telling us we're nobodies. Deceived us, telling us to hate each other, hate our women hate our men. And you so-called black women, y'all got fooled hook, hand, and sink. Yep. It was a uproar about a Judite man, and now you got a problem with that. What about us? What about y'all? Go ahead.
They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses.
They are hid in prison houses. So that's that's prophecy's sake. We are hid in prison houses. When you go into who is in these jails, it's so-called blacks and so-called Latinos. We're hid in these prison houses. Right. Go ahead.
They are for a prey and none deliver it.
They are for a prey and none deliver it. That's why you can be walking down the street, you can just have some Skittles and an Arizona in your hand, and you get shot down by the police. Right. You're walking with your lady, and then they say that you robbed the bank. I literally just got done from being at the movies, but they say you just robbed a bank. Why? Because we are the Israelites.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And none deliver it for a spoil, and none says restore.
Get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, Kalak Babakshah, and get Isaiah 14 and 6. Because none is delivering us. Nobody is delivering us except Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. Not Martin Luther King, definitely not Trump bitch ass, definitely not Joe Biden. Because Judites, they'll tell you to vote for Joe Biden. Like that's gonna do something. Or Bernie. Or Barack. Barack was the president, the first black president of the United States for 8 years and did absolutely nothing for you Jakes.
Made it worse.
Damn near, yeah. Yeah. He was the first gay president, not the first black president.
Right.
Because that's all he did was remember Prop 8 was a big thing. No yes on Prop 8, which was that homosexuality bill. Could gays get married? And that's what he was big on. That was his running thing. Prop 8. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Is that all right?
Yeah, I got a different precept. On the nail after the bubbles.
Con, you can go ahead.
Con, this is Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as they be born, speaking lies.
Right, so if we call the white man, woman, and child the devil, that's not a problem. Also, I know you brothers saw that viral video of this little white girl. She got like she snuck in the fridge and ate some ice cream. And then the mom asked her, like, who did it? Like, if it wasn't you, who did it? She said a black man did it. She's literally 3 years old, already lying. So they come out the room exchanging lies. And also, y'all babies are very disgusting looking.
Yep.
Very disgusting. I can't stand. Like they're like, oh look at it. Could you hold it? No, no. Yeah.
Abomination.
Yeah, you don't touch that. That's leprosy too. That's a curse.
It's a curse to be white. It's a curse to be an Edomite. So why would you want to pass that off to us? You know what I'm saying?
Esau always hated Jacob, and Jacob always hated Esau. What Esau and Jacob was fighting in the womb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't even born yet. They was still fighting and kicking each other in the womb, fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So of course they come out. You know what I'm saying? Fighting too. They come out racist.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Not only that, Esau wanted to kill Jacob because of the blessings that he sold.
That he sold.
You know,
Rightfully though.
right.
Yep.
Right. He didn't steal him.
Yeah.
Jacob didn't steal him. He was sold. He didn't exchange for him. He did. He got it, and now it's done. Now he's mad. I want it back. I'm gonna kill him. Being a sore loser like Esau is.
Yeah, crying about everything. Because not only did we do that, we did other things as well. One because it was already prophesied that we were going to get the blessing, but also we wrestled the angel. Y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all wouldn't wrestle the angel. Right. As soon as the angel grabbed you, you would have cried reverse racism. Yep. Why is the angel coming after me? and especially the angels are dark skinned too. Right. You would have said that angel was racist. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we wrestled the angel. We did other stuff on top of that. Go ahead. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
God, you got a precept, Bart?
I got a precept after you're gonna get that Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
God.
I have a precept after that.
Yeah, I need that now. Say about my shop. Go ahead, Clark.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Yep.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right. Clark, go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Right, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. You look into 1492, you look into 1619, transatlantic slave trade. That's what happened. We got brought from West Africa until all these places, the Caribbeans, Brazil. It's hella dark ass people in Brazil, and all over the place. To United States, over to Madagascar, over into certain parts of North Africa. So our people are everywhere, scattered. Right. But the Lord is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is gonna bring that remnant. I saw the other day Great Millstone Suriname. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is Suriname like? You know what I'm saying? But our people are scattered everywhere, and those are Israelites because no non-Israelite would be able to come into the fold. Right. It's literally impossible for them.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Mm-hmm. That's talking about our holy land. We haven't seen it no more again. Right. We got certain people trying to flee back. But why would you want to flee back into a polluted land? That's like you Jakes walking around trying to protest with so-called white people. That don't make no sense. And you see why things are going wrong. Like in that Atlanta Wendy's protest, it was so-called two fat whale body, literally looked like two beach land whales walking around, land walruses. They torched the Wendy's, and guess who got blamed for it until it got caught on camera? Right. It was Israelites that got blamed for it. So you guys got these Edomites out in your protests, and they're setting you up. So no, you won't see none of us at no protests.
Right.
Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. So that's in the scriptures. We were getting sold. 15 for a 10-year-old Negro boy. Right. $3 for a young Negro maiden. Right. A bed wench. You know what I'm saying? We were getting sold for bondmen and bondwomen. Right. Go ahead.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you, because we're not going to be delivered from this until the one who the world calls Jesus Christ, which name is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, comes back. Right. So you guys are celebrating Juneteenth. Slavery never ended. Right. Our captivity never ended. Right. We're getting persecuted, hung, lynched, burned until this day. Right. So you keep celebrating Juneteenth. Jake was on the streets doing the coon shuffle and stuff like that, doing the little kick in Louisiana kick and stuff like that. Right. Y'all are still in slavery. So what are y'all celebrating? You got that in Isaiah?
Isaiah 14 verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
With a continual smoke. Because last time I checked, I haven't seen a last 20-year period where we haven't been getting smoked. Right. Some years back, the 1999 situation happened with Rodney King. You know, all throughout the thousands, things were happening. Right. Trayvon Martin 4 or so years ago. You know what I'm saying? So we all have been getting smoked continually. Right. They have not let up. So what do you guys celebrate? This is not over yet. Go ahead.
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Con, you got a precept, bar? Yep.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord Yahweh, their power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of house of bondage.
Right, so the Lord brought us out of the land of Egypt, and y'all still not giving him his due respect. Y'all are giving, y'all are serving these other gods and stuff still, even though it was the Lord who brought us out of the land of Egypt. Go ahead.
Book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely put to death.
Right, so, and we're found in you so-called white people's hands. Right. Because we're still, God, go ahead.
Slocky, I was just saying, because we're still here, we never left nowhere, you know what I'm saying? You kept us here and you kept enslaving us, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, when we had kids, you took our kids and you sold them, you know what I'm saying, for dirt, for pretty much nothing. Right. You pretty much sold our kids as you would trade off baseball cards, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically. As a hobby, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this one, let me get that one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that one.
Exactly.
Trade. I give you 2 of these ones for that one.
Right. And it goes back to you Edomites being pedophiles, because you really got them kids to play with their butts and all that extra crazy ass shit y'all be doing, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all Edomites is the devil, you know what I'm saying? You can't pass that. You know what I'm saying? We can't get past that, because that's just your spirit.
And by the way, you so-called white women, y'all not innocent as well. Because you guys go on the internet and you be like, yeah, the problem is white male patriarchy, white male masculinity. No, you're the problem too. Because in slavery, it was an old, decrepit 7-year-old white woman who had hella money. She was getting big Negro bucks. A nigga looked like LeBron James. You saw that in one of those movies that she would go and fondle him and then see how big his loins are, and then she'll be like, okay, I want this one. You know what I'm saying? So you white women, y'all not innocent as well, and all y'all accusing people of rape and stuff like that. Right. So y'all not innocent as well. The Lord is gonna kill you too, along with your men. Right. Go ahead. Yep. Yep, and I'm past the stick as well.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 41. Yep. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. And
then thou shalt not enjoy them, because they shall go into captivity. You see that all the time. Right. As soon as they have the baby, either it gets stomped on or it gets sold as gator bait.
Gator bait.
Yep. Or as the kid grows up, is 10 years old, it gets sent to the next plantation. Yep. Your own seed, your own child gets sent across the United States, getting abused by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl is 9 years old, 8 years old, and Esau's 43, popping them.
Right.
Having a kid, the girl is 8 years old pregnant, putting little tear kids in there. And then those tear kids grow up and they rule the plantation, abusing you Jakes also. Because Jake is confused. Jake goes into light skin, dark skin, but they don't know the scriptural background of everything. Because I don't know if you brothers heard of Halsey. She's an Israelite. Ariana Grande, they're Israelites. Right. Though they have lighter complexion, they're Israelites. But you have certain of these dark cats that are tares. Right. They're from the seed of white slave masters, right. White slave master males. Right. So they're tares. They're not Israelites. Right. But Jake is carnal. They like to go into skin color, right. Which that's okay. If you don't got the knowledge, you're gonna die here.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna drop hook. Deuteronomy, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people.
Right. So this is in the Bible. What is going on with black people? If God was real, he would have let this happen to black people. He did let this happen to black people. Right. He did. He set it forth because we were worshiping the golden calf and doing all types of wickedness.
Right.
That's what Jake likes to say. He got an answer for slavery, as if you would make God answer for anything.
Right.
Read that again, Baba Kashan.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to into another people. That's us. Right, well, right. Even now, still, you gotta give them to these school systems. CPS, yep.
I'm saying they'll come and just take your kids. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the house ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no job, this and that. They'll just take your kids straight from your hands. You know what I'm saying? Saying you ain't doing what you. There's no food in the refrigerator. Oh, you don't got his own bed. You don't got this. You don't got that. And who do they do that to? The minorities, the Jakes, the tribes. You know, they don't do that to no white folks. They don't do that to no Chinaman, to no Ishmaelite. You know what I'm saying? Them Arabs. You know what I'm saying? They do that straight to Jake. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you tell your child not to be a homosexual, you got a daughter, and you tell her that homosexuality is bad, and she goes to a school and some other girl tries to fondle her and she slaps the hell out of her, and then the teacher asks, "Why did you do that? Why did you do that, baby LaQuisha? Little LaQuisha, why did you do that?" And she was like, "Daddy told me that a girl should not be with a girl, or a guy should not be with a guy." Right. And then that teacher would tell CPS, would tell the police, you'll get arrested and she'll be taken from you. Right. So you can't even teach your kids how you want to teach your kids. Right. So if you want to stay in this place, you're actually being hella wicked. That's right. Because how could you really enjoy this place? And like me and the brother go into, imagine you grow up, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, and you got to watch your kid. He's 12 years old or 15 years old, getting suplexed by Edomite officer. Right. Edomite officer, big as hell, putting a knee on his neck. Right. Why would you want to stay in this place? But it's all good because this whole setup is about to end. Real quick, Napash, Baba Shah, give me 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Because you not understanding that'll bug you out. And that's also why you got to try to take this truth as best in your ability, because I know brothers got to set certain things up, but you got to try to take this truth a day at a time. Right. Certain times, if you even think a month ahead, you're about to grab the strap. Yep. And that's hella real. You be thinking like, damn, another month, every single day of this hell, you be ready to grab the strap. Yep. But it's okay because the Lord is blessing us with a different type of patience. Right. Go ahead, Doc.
Book of 2 Ezra.
That's apocryphal, by the way. That's clean.
Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Wait, it's obviously the end of the world, but there's some doctrines out there that the so-called white man is not Esau. Right. He's Japheth. Read that again, Baba Shah.
Book of 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. You see the so-called white man, you see everything going on, it's the end of the world. You see these prophecies are boom. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Right, so this world is ending right now, and our world is coming up. This is literally the kingdom right here. Right. Because never in a million years would you have all tribes all together, all on one accord. All on one accord for the Lord. Right. Because you'll have us together for wickedness, or you'll have us together fighting amongst each other. Yeah, but we're all together on one accord trying to serve our Heavenly Father. Right. So this is pieces of the kingdom right here. Right. And Lord willing, you are seeing your next rulers, your next leader. It don't matter what you women think. It don't matter what you Jake thinks, or it don't matter what you old head thinks. Right. You old wine bottles that got a problem with the youth. You old bucket hat wearing Jakes. Right. Y'all ain't know nothing. I done been here.
I done did that. Despising our youth, thinking we don't know something. Well, actually, Jeremiah was a 12-year-old boy, and the Most High had him outside preaching. Prophesying. And we don't speak of our own words, we speak of what the Spirit commanded us, which was Most High put on us. Right. We're not out here talking about, what I'm saying, after I get home, after I'm out here, just for a couple minutes, I just want to touch into a couple things, you know what I'm saying? You know, fuck Esau, but you know, I still fuck with the white people.
Oh, man.
You know, we're not talking like that. We're not speaking of our own mind. According to the scriptures, Esau's the devil. And just like that scripture said, it's the end. It's the end. You know what I'm saying? We are the beginning. Because Jacob was our forefather. And you so-called white men, Esau was your forefather. And y'all, and the world was given to the hand of the wicked. And who got any control right now? You know? Not us.
Not us.
Do y'all own any
I don't own. Yeah.
Right. You know, y'all own any land out here?
Nope.
I don't. You know? But who do? Esau. The so-called white man own everything.
All right, take the stick out.
Book of Genesis, chapter 25, and verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
That's right. And he was taking hold of his heel. Because, you know, just like the brother brought out in the earlier scripture, that the Esau is the end and Jacob is the beginning. So, you know, that's a civilization that he's going to tear down Esau. Going to take down Esau through the power of the Most High, of course.
And we're taking them down spiritually right now. Us coming out here every day prophesying, brothers posting videos for spiritually taking down Esau. Why? Because this is exposing Esau right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is making this chain being exposed.
That's
Esau getting exposed. So he got to go harder. He got to go harder to destroy us. But really, you can't destroy the Most High. You can't destroy the council of the Most High, and you cannot destroy the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you're always gonna come back.
Right.
The spirit, you can't destroy the spirit. The spirit is always gonna. You can't destroy something you can't see. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So spiritually, we're taking down these so-called Edomites. You know what I'm saying? We're at the end, and what do you see at the end? The so-called black and Native, Hispanic and Native American man standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is the end of your world, and we're rising up. New rulers, your kings are right here. So get used to seeing black, Hispanic, Native American man rising up over you guys. You know what I'm saying? Your supremacy is lowering down. You know what I'm saying? You guys no longer have the power that you guys used to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we're coming in that power.
Right.
You know,
Most High
you guys
put
being made bare. So like you. Go ahead.
Most High put that spirit on us, you know. It's time to wake up, it's time to shake things up. But also according to the prophecies, because it's famines out here. You know, it's earthquakes in diverse places. You know, people rising against their own nation. You know, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You know, everywhere you look, there's some type of uprising.
Yeah.
Even before it was Black Lives Matter, people rising up over the coronavirus. I don't want to be in the house no more. Let us out.
Yep.
We want to do what the fuck we want. You know, because it's so-called land of the free, right? You know, where white men can do any and everything that they want and get away with it. Now that it's coming back and it's showing that they all wicked. They all so-called white supremacists. You know, and that's what most of them so-called police officers are. That's why they even police officers, because they able to subject Jake into doing what they want them to do. They can kill him if they want to and get away with it. Now that they're being persecuted, like in Atlanta, they stop answering calls. 500 calls, and no, they be only coming if it's an officer down. Basically, they saying fuck all y'all. You know,
Purge season.
yep, it's purge time.
And you can tell too, because they got everybody, now it's mandatory that you gotta wear a mask.
Yep.
You know how Jake get, you know what I'm saying? When you wear a mask, you got a hood on, you know what I'm saying? Jake ready to rob and steal and kill. You know what I'm saying? Jake ready to play you know, Esau role, get ready to jack the Edomites up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring that sword out.
Bring that sword out. You know what I'm saying? He start going crazy.
Yep.
You know, that's only gonna make Jake more confident and rouse him up even more. You know, okay, you gotta wear a mask now every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna take shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start killing people. Start killing Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Cause we pushing that vibration that you saw called white people. It's a devil. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the ones that had us in captivity, and where you guys are the so-called enemy. And when Jake hear that stuff, Jake gonna rise up and start killing you motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's becoming more and more known. People are not, okay, what's Hebrew Israelite? What's that? Oh, you don't know about Hebrew Israelite? You know we God chosen people, right? You know Esau, the so-called devil. You hate Esau, don't you?
Who's Esau?
It's the white people, man. Come on, keep up. Look at this. They gonna bring out a Bible. They never really read in their life. They just heard some shit. You know, this is Esau. Look at that. You know, they gonna become many prophets because they're gonna be telling more and more people just off of coincidence. You know, off the Most High. You know, making them show other people. Because what we out here doing right now, the Most High put it on us to be on this corner prophesying to the wind. You know. But it's a lot of people passing by. A lot of people take videos honking. Oh, y'all the Hebrew Israelites, right? That's right. Yes, we are. So are you. You know, put it on your father's father, but so are you. And the Spirit got us out here.
I got a piece of 2nd Ezra 69. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High, out of heaven, prepared as a bride brought off his husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their power. And the power shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes.
Right.
And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, neither crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Right, and the Most High, see, the Most High gonna make all that go away. You know, not just like, oh, we're just gonna push it to the side and ignore it. No, the Most High gonna make all that be destroyed. That's why the Most High is throwing down modern day Babylon. You know, that's why the Most High taking down Esau. But the world was given to the hand of the wicked. Right. Once again, the world was given into the hand of the wicked. So if all that wickedness just keep building up, and they go into heaven, the Most High not gonna hold his tongue no more.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Tom, because this world, this whole society is going away. So you can't have your mind and everything wrapped up in here, because the Lord is telling you that this whole setup is about to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Do your daily bread, you know what I'm saying? Handle your business. That doesn't mean just stop your whole life.
Use the world.
Yeah, use the world, but not abuse it.
Right.
Not pour your whole everything out, because this whole thing passed away.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why brother see a lot of people talking trash, you know, because I check Hebrew Israelites, you know, see what people are talking about. All they do is talk trash. But that's okay, because every one of them they're gonna pass away. They're gonna die here.
Right.
So brothers ain't gotta worry about none of that.
Right. Yeah, man, we ain't looking for no damn career in this world, man. This y'all career right here.
That's
Serving
right.
how about y'all shine to our best of our ability, man. This is y'all career. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff looking for other careers, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna perish. That shit's gonna be melted with fervent heat. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get destroyed. You know? So that's why we ain't looking down here, because it's gonna be a waste of time. It's gonna be a waste of our time trying to build something. And that's not, we don't have that much time here left. We don't even know we got a year left here, man.
Right. It's hard to tell. When people are people talk you ever get in random conversations with your mom, they're talking about 5-year plans, talking about you having another kid.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
We ain't got that, man. Lord said we ain't got that, man. The Lord said he is nigh. He is nigh. The Lord is at the door. The Lord's getting ready to crack these clouds, man. We ain't got no 5 or 10, 20 years, Lord's will. You know what I'm saying?
Will.
You know? And if we do, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna keep our same integrity.
Yep.
Right. You know? Right. But at the end of the day, through the spirit of us measuring time diligently in itself, you know what I'm saying, we know that the day of the Lord is coming as deep. Not the Lord is coming. Right. The Lord is not at the door. You know?
Right. And as we measure in the time, we see, okay, uprising of the people. Boom, that's in the scriptures. They say that they're going to uprise, you know. Okay, so we got sedition amongst men. You know, we can't go into certain countries, you know, at that point in time with the coronavirus, which is still going on, which they're going to increase that. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this is only the... Oh,
Okay, go ahead. No, you can continue with us, man.
I was just going to say, this is only the beginning of sorrows, man. But as you can see, this beginning, man, is just hastening, man. It's just picking up quick. So really, we're almost in the middle of this thing, man. Because once the thing, once the internet goes off, you know what I'm saying? Once the power gets shut off, man, it's gonna get hectic out here. It's really, the purge, setting of the purge. I don't know if you brother see the purge, you know what I'm saying? But that movie, it goes into a lot, man. And that's exactly what I see. That's gonna happen in America. The purge, everybody's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they're gonna have to issue an RFID chip.
Well, people think this has to be like a long 4 years setup to where those are ants.
Yeah.
People think this has to be like a long 4-year-ish setup to where all these things could happen. The whole world flipped upside down for in 2 to 3 weeks pertaining to this virus. You know what I'm saying? The whole world flipped upside down, and just before that was the Super Bowl. Everybody was doing chest bumps. You fat, stinky so-called white people with Cheeto stains on your shirts, with big gut bellies, were rooting for Joey Bosa sacking Patrick Mahomes. y'all was just getting into that, but 2 weeks later, the whole world flips upside down. And then a couple months later, we're in the midst of a race war. We got Negroes in the UK knocking Edomites out one punch. And Jake is starting to get tired of that coon talk. A lot of you coon Jakes, Jake is starting to get fed up with you. Like I don't know if you guys heard that comedian Desi Banks. He was trying to get at the looters foul, get at the rioters foul, and people were like, "Nigga, shut your ass up." You know what I'm saying? Bruh, this is years in the making. Keep your mouth closed if you're not with it. So that's the times where back to you. I appreciate that. Con, this 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 4. It's I'm gonna start at 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
Right.
And saying, where is the promise of his coming?
That's right. You got scoffers in these last days saying where the promise of his coming. Oh, you've been on highways for 30, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? You know, basically going to the elders, you know what I'm saying? The elders been out prophesying for like, what, 30 some years, you know what I'm saying? They've been out for a while. And then you got people that's walking about. You got still on the streets, man. You got still on the highways and byways, still on them sidewalks talking about, Lord, where's your Lord at? He ain't saved you yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these scoffers, man. But don't literally know, man, Lord's getting ready to come in this time that we're in right now. Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's will coming this year. You know what I'm saying? But you got scoffers out here that saying, oh yeah, the Lord ain't coming. The Lord is coming. You know what I'm saying? Lord,
right.
Every idle word that's coming out your mouth, the Lord, you got to give account thereof. You know what I'm saying?
In the day of judgment.
In the day of judgment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep on talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, while you guys keep on talking, we just gonna keep on working. Because what you guys say, we're like a rock. The Lord put a different type of rock spirit. So you guys can say, y'all gonna be out here for 4 years. Y'all gonna be out here walking kids. And even this, you're gonna still see us out here in every highway and hedge going hard with walking kids.
Right.
But with that being said, as you can see by watching, we don't got all that time. I can't even firmly say we could get to September without a full scale breakdown, full scale hell breaking loose on the streets of America.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna continue. God. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
And that's your thing. Oh yeah, the world ain't changed yet. We still doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still smoking this weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fucking these bitches. You still wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? I think they think that it's all a waste of time, man. Nah, man, it's ain't a waste of time. We know in the spirit that the Lord's getting ready to come back and judge people. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got patience. The Lord gave us patience. You know what I'm saying? That's why we still out here. You know what I'm saying? We're patient men. Unlike you somebody, you want a damn, you in your car, somebody in front of you, light turn green, you already giving your horn. Move, fuck out of the way, man. You know what I'm saying? You're impatient. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't want to be impatient this time. But what it says, make not haste in the time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be patient. You gotta have the Lord. A lot of you dates out here, y'all gonna get put to death. Y'all gonna think of something stupid. Y'all gonna do something stupid. You gonna get put to death right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't went upon the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, the Lord ain't dealing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? You ain't dealing with the Lord. Right. So, you know, the Lord's gonna judge y'all.
For this they are willingly ignorant of, that the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the waters. God. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished.
That's right. The world back then perished. In the days, talking about the days of Noah, you know what I'm saying? That world got overflow with water. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because people wasn't ready. People over there still partying, turning up, you know what I'm saying, doing what they want to do. Yep. And Noah's out there telling you, hey, the Lord's finna come back and judge this place, man. Repent. You know what I'm saying? Turn to your Father, turn to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, fuck this, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been out there for 30, 40, 50 years, you know what I'm saying? The Lord still ain't come yet. Nah, man, the Lord getting ready to come. You know what I'm saying? You guys say that to us right now. The Lord ain't about to come. You know what I'm saying? Lord is going to come. You know what I'm saying?
I got just this last verse. This last verse. Verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, so when the Lord comes, man, this place is about to melt with fervent heat. Why? Because the Lord's getting ready to send 200,000 nuclear missiles upon America. This place is gonna melt with fervent heat. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't look for nothing in this world. That's why we don't look for a 20-year plan. You know what I'm saying? We don't look for no You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna keep us settled in the grove, man. We're settled in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Cause we know that us being settled in this truth, man, we're gonna get delivered from that fire, from that fervent heat that's getting ready to come. You guys gonna get melted and dissolved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to partake in that. Hey, so talk all the shit you want. You know what I'm saying? But
keep going. Do more.
Yeah, keep talking. When that fire come, I want to see you keep talking then. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your face then. Let me see. You said what?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yep. Go on.
Okay, yeah. What? Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep that same energy when that fire comes.
Yeah. Because if you really think it's not, just keep scoffing on the videos. Drop more comments because we laugh at those. You know, drop more comments. Do more of that. Go ahead,
The Lord's gonna laugh at your calamity too. You know what I'm saying? When your destruction coming, Lord's getting ready to laugh at you.
Right.
And Lord's gonna we gonna laugh too. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you be laughing at us. You know what I'm saying? Look at them Hebrew niggas.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas doing? You know
Look at them 2/3.
look at them. Yeah, we gonna laugh at y'all.
That's right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 3. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation, which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory?
That's right. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna call upon? Because y'all just don't believe in your Yahweh Shemiah Shai. So what you gonna do in them times, man? You can't do nothing. You can't escape the judgment. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, you can't escape the judgment. You know what I'm saying? So literally, what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna cry upon? Don't cry upon us. Oh, prophets, help me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, I remember y'all. Hey, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord might give us a dumb spirit. We may not even be able to tell your name. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord, that means the Lord rejected you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? He already rejected you because you rejected him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what are y'all gonna do? I want to know. That's an honest question. What are you guys gonna do in a time of your trouble? You know what I'm saying?
This is what they're gonna say. I don't even believe. That's not even gonna happen. That's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna even happen.
And if it does happen, then what? Right. Then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no answer, and they don't got no protection.
Yep. Instead of if, but when it does, like, let me finish. Not if, but when it happens, what's you gonna say then? Ain't got nothing to say.
Continuing on, without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this, his anger is not turned away.
That's right. Without the Lord, man, you gonna die out here. Right. That's basically what's going into. Without the Lord, man, you're gonna die. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we are with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? 100%. We're with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gotta worry about too much. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, "Fear not." So we gonna continue our battle with 100% fear in the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not scared what man can do unto us. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, Esau, we waiting for you to make your move. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead. Bring out the female camps, bring out the guillotines, go ahead, man. Right. Put us to death if you got to. You know what I'm saying? We waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because you put us to death right now, man, we're finna come back and kill you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And torture you. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, you give us a quicker way to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, make your move, Esau. We're waiting for you. So-called white man, you devil.
Right.
You know?
But his hand is stretched out still.
You know? So his hand, the Most High hand is still gonna be stretched out. He's still gonna put death upon who he gonna put death upon. And save who he gonna save. That's all I got.
This is Ezekiel, chapter 12, verse 26. Again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of times that are far off. So these people are pretty much saying, oh, y'all talking about shit that ain't gonna happen till years from now.
Not in my lifetime.
Right. And you know, that's the talk of Israel. Y'all tripping, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing this, y'all gonna be here till y'all 80. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Yahweh gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Therefore, saying to them, this says Yahweh power. There shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. So pretty much he's gonna speed everything up, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be prolonged where y'all thinking, oh, y'all tripping. Now we sane, you know what I'm saying? Y'all insane for not stepping in right now while the gates is open. When the gates is closed, it ain't no tardy slip. You can't go there, I was late because of this, I was late because of that. No, the doors is closed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because they said the truth is going across the whole earth before and then the end shall come, you know what I'm saying? So meaning that you heard it at some point in time, but you didn't hearken, you know what I'm saying? You laughed, you mocked at the messages, truly, you know what I'm saying? My words, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, says Yahweh power. So everything Yahweh had prophesied through the prophets is gonna come to pass. It's gonna come quicker than you think. That's why I say now's the time to wake up from that sleep, right?
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah. Come.
I got to appreciate it.
So yeah, time is near. You feel me? It ain't gonna be prolonged. Y'all thinking it's gonna be centuries from now. All my kids is gonna go through that. Nah, it's right now. You know what I'm saying? He comes as a thief in the night, like the brothers were saying, so you will never know he'll come when he coming. And he's saying, don't tarry day to day, thinking that you good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as you hear, you're supposed to turn around, just like, what was it, Simon and Andrew and Simon, I think? When the fishers of men, when they dropped their nets and went with Yahweh Shai?
Yep,
Immediately, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. When you hear it and you know it's the truth, you don't be like, oh, it makes sense, but I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna wait like 5 years. I'm gonna get my fun out the way. No, you're supposed to drop everything right now and then turn around and do good. You know what I'm saying? That's what the grace period is for when you don't know, and as soon as you find out, you know what I'm saying, then you turn around and make right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's literally why they say it's gonna come as a thief in the night when you don't expect it.
Exactly.
So y'all people are gonna continue, like it says in the scriptures, in the last days. So we're in the last days right now, and you obviously see prophecies happening, but we still got scoffers. Right. So it's gonna literally get you as a thief in the night because brothers are telling you, and it's the last days, and you guys are not gonna believe it. There's gonna be some type of slither or something in your head to make you believe that this is not happening, or we're not in the time, or it's 20 years later, 18 years later, 7 years later, and then it's gonna get you.
Yeah, you can't tell when a thief's getting ready to break in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be in the house. And, I think a thief's gonna break in my house at this time right now. Right. No, you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're watching. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're watching.
Yeah, that's why we out here watching. We're waiting for that thief, Yahweh Shai, to come in the night. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for the Lord to come. You know what I'm saying? So we're watching and preparing for that thief to come in, so we don't get overtaken by that thief. You know what I'm saying? That's ultimately the nuclear missiles too. You know what I'm saying? When the nuclear missiles, that nuclear missile gonna come also. You guys ain't even gonna be aware of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we gotta appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
This is Matthew, chapter 24, verse 34. Very, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth, God. So all this is generation that he's gonna visit. But this is the wickedest generation that, man, since then, who knows? You know, forever.
Gay marriage legal, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
All that, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
This is this generation.
Come on, brother. Man, this is the wickedest generation, so the Lord's gonna come back this generation.
That's right.
So these people right now are saying that, no, he ain't gonna come back. You tripping? Oh yeah? What you gonna do when he does come?
Right.
You know, what you gonna say to him? You know, you got nothing to say.
Right.
You know, he gonna look at you like, man, he probably ain't worthy to look at you. It's like, man, he ain't worthy to look at him. He's like, no, I ain't gonna, he ain't come. Bro, you too damn wicked, man. Dismissed. You know, like, you know that this generation is this evil, wicked generation right here that Lord finna destroy this place, man.
Right.
That rest of us people. So he's gonna come with this generation. He ain't gonna come 40 years, 50 years. This is it. You know, brothers ain't gonna go old, a missing tooth, right? But on the wheelchair. No. This is the generation right now. This is what he's talking about.
I got right. For you. I got after.
This is 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and honor knows no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. See, right. But no angels, not Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Father Yahweh. Only my Father knows. I don't know, but my Father does know. You know, so if he goes, so you don't know. So you can't say, oh, we got about like 100 years, 50, 60 years. We don't know that. But all we know is measure the times. Right. We see is what's going on. We getting closer and closer. Like, oh, look at the signs, man, brothers. Look what's going on. Why is war? Rumors of wars is happening right now. The Lord's here. We've got earthquakes going on. Right. Yeah, measure the time. Hey, up wars, all shit against the government. Right. You know what I'm saying? So everything's speeding up right now. Pestilence, the so-called COVID-19. You know, and the RFID chips coming pretty soon. Yep. And then those are the signs. So we're measuring the time, generally. Right. But,
demons, man. Right.
Verse 37. But as the days of Noah were so, shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yep. See, so referring to the days of Noah. See, so the Noah was out there preaching like what, 100 years?
Yep.
100 years. Yep. 100 years, and he was building the ark at the same time.
Looking crazy.
Looking crazy, bucked out, right? People
Saying,
think,
like, man, you've been doing this for years, you know what I'm saying?
right. For years, like, damn, oh no, you still building the ark? Man, you still doing that, man? You know, Jake likes to clown stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, no, he tripping. You know, man, he got 50 years, you still building his ark, man. He tripping.
That's why Jake got to go. You know they was doing a whole bunch of shit. You know there was Noah was taking a nap. They was stealing bricks. There was he wanted it a certain color. They was spray painted different colors. You know Jake was doing a whole bunch of nonsense. You know while he was building, they was knocking it down and stuff like that. You know they was scoffing, wetting the bricks up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Jake was doing a whole bunch of stuff as in the days of Noah, which is what they're doing right now, trying to come up and have debates. Here it is, niggas is getting lynched in 2020, but you want to have a debate with the Hebrews.
Right.
The hell is wrong with you?
Man.
You want to leave comments, talking nonsense.
Right.
Go ahead, on.
Come. Verse 38. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marriage and giving into marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So the Lord took them, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? So this was about to happen in this generation, not with water, but with fire. With fire gonna burn your ass. You know what I'm saying? From head to toe. And the Lord's gonna keep you that right there in that spirit, right there, you feel all that burn. All the, you marking my word. See, we don't care. You could throw eggs, you spit at us. You can do what you got to do. It ain't gonna hurt us. It's gonna affect us. We're still gonna be out here, you know. And but you're not hurting us. But the Lord's like, man, my words, hey, it's gonna be fulfilled and it's gonna come true. Just watch.
I got a scripture. Oh, you still going on that?
I got a little bit more.
Okay, go ahead.
The day of Noah entered the ark and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Fine. So that's what it's be. So the Son's gonna come right there, man. Like he gonna show up. As soon as you talking shit, he gonna show up. What you gotta say? What now? Right. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I got nothing to say. I didn't know you gonna come like that. You know, right. Just like the fireworks. See?
Yep. Spirit.
It's conscious like that. Oh damn, fireworks going on. You know, I didn't expect that at all. You know, you get that little gun. They should warn me, man. Damn. What we did.
We did.
Yeah, we warn your ass right now. So to prepare to repent your sins, acknowledge, examine yourself. All right, what I'm doing wrong. I need repentance. Yes, I do. I need cleanse. I got no more drinking, or not like drunkard. Buy all this liquor every day and stuff like that. Ruin my kidney. You know, so I got to start smoking, start pulling adulteries, start doing this and that. I got to repent my sins.
I got a precept for you if I can get it real quick. Okay. It's Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth. I'm going to jump down to 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Right. So the Lord, once again, Noah out there for 100 years, stretched out his hand. He's doing this to all the Bibbins showed up at the scene. That was it. That was the books was open now. And so from them until now, that the Lord still reaching the hands out there. And when the day comes, when the Lord shut that door, the spiritual door of ark, that's a wrap.
Right.
Now the Lord going to bring destruction to this place of Babylon.
Right.
It will be a sword, pestilence, and famine. Water, brother. And famine. So now what you gonna do now? Now you're gonna humble. Now you're gonna really humble. All this walking around pride and shit, you think you cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a new car. I got a new fit. I got some hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of adultery. You think you're the shit. You know. You know what I'm saying? Blasting some demon music on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And make some money. You know, some dope and stuff like that. That's prideful, man.
Yep.
You think you're the shit. Like I'm the guy.
Right.
When that day comes, you're gonna cry bitterly.
Yep. Just like Esau, he was like, what do I need the birthright for? What good is the birthright right now? You know, they're gonna be like, what's good is God right now? I'm doing good.
Right.
He blessing me, nigga. You know, that's how they gonna come. You know, I'm good. I don't need none of that. And then destruction gonna suddenly fall upon him.
All right. Yeah, the Lord's gonna humble you. Lord hates pride. He hates, and like, man, I'm gonna humble your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take all that food out of your refrigerator. What are you gonna do? You're gonna start crying. Don't cry to me. I told you. I sent my men out there. They're preaching every single day, and then you still not doing what you're supposed to do. But yet, here you are crying. So I told you, humble your ass will come through. You ain't listen. So now I'm gonna mock you. Now I'm gonna laugh at you now. You know, doing all that to your face. You know, just man, reminds me of the freaking that dude, Lords of the Fries, with lemon kids and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was his chance right there. It's still a chance. It's still the YouTube still up. The men of the Lord still out there, the preacher still. So hey, you know, it's up to him. We're really up, you know what I'm saying, if you want to get it or not, but hey, you know, his blood's off our hands. So we're gonna continue on.
There's the book of Matthew, 24, verse 32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
Go ahead.
Read it one time. Book of Matthew 24, verse 32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, you know that the summer is nigh. So it's like a fig tree. When its branch, when the leaves are tender, when it's producing fruit, you know what I'm saying? You know that summer is nigh. You know what I'm saying? You understand the summer is nigh. So when you see all these wars popping off, you see uproars of people. You know what I'm saying? You see race wars. You know what I'm saying? You see all these things going on. You know that hey, we're at the time of the end. The Lord speaks. The Lord spoke about these things. These are the beginning of sorrows. The Lord is not at the door. You know what I'm saying? So we know that what we're seeing on the news articles. You know what I'm saying? Uproars of people, Jake rousing up. You know what I'm saying? Esau getting ready to institute martial law. You know what I'm saying? Cities being blocked down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our nation gathering together. You know what I'm saying? We know that the Lord is not at the door, getting ready to judge America. You know what I'm saying?
When I add to that, brother, and when you say summer, today is the first day of summer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Spirit.
Oh, that's spirit.
Spirit. Today's the first day of summer.
Wow. First time I heard that scripture as well. So, you know what I'm saying? God's spirit. God, appreciate that. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. So like him, I'm gonna start at 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's right, and that's what we're doing. We're standing upon our watch, you know what I'm saying? We're on our watchtower, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord is giving us words to speak, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's giving us that vision, you know what I'm saying? He's giving us that spirit, the eyesight, you know what I'm saying? To speak the things that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't speak of our own self. Everything that we see that's going on, we speak from the words of the Lord. We speak from the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? We add it up in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? Okay, race wars popping up. Okay, that's in the book of Matthew. You know what I'm saying? Measure the time diligently, you know what I'm saying? But we're constantly on our watch, you know?
Well, because we're on our watch, we could go through the Bible and literally tell Esau's step-by-step plan. We don't know exactly like how this is happening. Oh, they're gonna kill a man named John, Johnson, or you know what I'm saying. But we just know his end game, and we know the steps he's about to do. He's about to cause mass chaos, so we can end up bringing in his troops and to say, if you want to be safe, if you want to be this, if you want to be healed from the new viruses that are out here, you got to take this chip. We literally could see it.
Yeah, we're a thousand steps ahead of you, Esau. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, through the spirit of the Lord, we're way surpassed your knowledge. You know.
Right. Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
That's right. The vision is yet for an appointed time, and we're in that appointed time. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, these prophecies are speaking, man. These prophecies are speaking at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for the ultimate prophecy to speak, which is already getting there, and that's the RFID chip, when it's to be made mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Because these prophecies the Lord is no longer tarrying no more. Lord, everything is coming at full throttle. You know what I'm saying? So that vision that the speaker's talking about, you know what I'm saying, he's talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, when the Lord come back and America get judged with 200,000 nuclear missiles. You know?
I got a quick precept, brother. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. There is no vision, the people will perish. But they got no vision like what's about to happen in like the next week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. They got no vision. What the scriptures here is visions. The Lord's gonna bring a lot of destructions and chaos right here. So you gotta have that vision, like, oh man, like that's about to happen. So they got no vision, like, man, he tripping. Don't worry about it. It's good. Hey, I'm finna be here tomorrow, like you know, like that.
That's why you even in this faith you gotta have a vision, because the so-called black girl, you know, she was about 15 years old. She was good looking, you know what I'm saying? But and she was a star of school, star track runner, star softball player, came from a good house background. Right. But she ended up committing suicide because school ended. She had no vision of it to be better for her. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother was saying, you gotta have a vision. Right. She didn't have no vision, and we have the vision of the end times, which is why we're going hard, which is why we believe, because we have that vision that this is coming soon. And we have that vision that all the stuff that we're doing, it's for a good purpose. The Lord is going to remember it.
Yeah, you got to see us coming before it comes. You know what I'm saying? You got to see us. You got to literally see America being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Esau coming after the flood. You got to see. You got to picture this all in your mind before it even comes. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we have that vision. You know what I'm saying? Right. The Lord, and through the Lord gave us that vision. Right. We can tell this to anybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't even get this. We can read the whole Bible to them. You know what I'm saying? But they won't get that vision.
Like but yeah, like again, we go back to the first descendant son nigga of the flies. He couldn't get it. We broke down, we brought out spiritual things. He just could not get it. Right. And even when we kept trying, the angel was like, all right, that's enough of that. And then he said, maybe I just need a sign. And the angel said, nope, kick the sign right down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead, bro.
This Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that giveth the law, happy is he.
Yeah, you know, we're out here giving you this vision right now, you know what I'm saying? But because two dirty people don't want to accept this vision and you reject it, you're going to perish. You know what I'm saying? But we got the vision. So Lord's will, the Lord keep it. Because he says a lot of some brothers going to be martyrs, you know what I'm saying? So some brothers may have to die with a testimony. Yep. But that's all according to the street. That's what prophecy says. You know what I'm saying? The prophecy can be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? But to the point, you know what I'm saying? We're out here spreading this vision, man. We're telling you guys that America getting ready to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of people getting ready to die. It's going to be race wars. Women are going to get ravished and raped out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All this chaos is going to get ready to happen. But you guys don't want to harken onto this vision that we're speaking out. So you're going to perish. It's just like that. You're just going to perish. You guys still won't believe that until it actually comes. You guys don't have faith. You guys need to see death in front of your eyes at your doorstep. You know that, okay, now I believe. Oh shit. Oh, he's right. Damn. Fuck. Oh. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says some weeping and gnashing of teeth. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be great sorrow. You know, because you guys don't want to harken on a time to the prophets when they were telling you these things. You know?
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 32. Read, now therefore, hearken unto me, O children, for blessed are they that keep my ways, hear instructions, and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my posts on my doors. For whosoever findeth me find life, and shall obtain it forever of the Lord Yahweh. But he that sinned against me wrongeth his own soul. All they hate me loves death.
Yeah, can you read that? I didn't read that demonic ass card.
Yeah,
Yeah, read the first part again.
I will read it. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 32. Now, therefore, hearken unto me, O children, for blessed are they that keep my way.
That's right. Hearken unto the Lord, man. Hearken, O children. You know what I'm saying? And we speak as the oracles on the both sides. We're trying to get you guys to hearken unto it. You guys don't want to hearken unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all know?
Yeah.
Y'all so young. Y'all ain't even experienced life.
Yeah. But even on that note, we're not even saying, oh yeah, come to us, come to us. We're saying come to the Lord.
Yeah.
Because we're gathering men, we're just being used as vessels to gather men unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You don't have to be our friend. You don't have to like any of us or hang out. We don't need or care about none of that.
Yeah.
We just telling you about what the Lord's about to do.
Yeah, I was saying a lot of them expect Yahweh Shem Yahshai to come down in person, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hey, listen, hey, this is gonna happen, you better come to me, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to come and kill you. No, it's not gonna be like that. The Lord's gonna send his men, you know what I'm saying, the prophets to tell you these things, you know what I'm saying, the servants, you know what I'm saying? Because if the Lord come back, the Lord will literally show himself, it's literally gonna be utter chaos and destruction and all type of havoc if the Lord were to come back in person, you know what I'm saying? Actually to come back down, you know what I'm saying?
And even if not, who the hell are these people though?
Yeah.
Who the hell are these people to think that there's somebody enough to talk to the Lord? You can't even, you think you're so much stuff, you can't even contain yourself to stop smoking weed once every 2 days. Even if that, you're doing it every other hour. You know what I'm saying? You're doped out of your mind. So who the hell are you to say the Lord has to tell me something? You people are worth nothing. Every last one of you people are literally worth nothing.
And damn churches, man, freaking, they're gonna do all kinds of wickedness every single Friday and Saturday, and they're gonna go to church on Sunday.
Yep.
I forgive it. You know, or they go to the priest, to the little dorm room, tell him about all the sins that you committed, and then he's gonna say, well, your sins are forgiven, and why don't you go pray a different, the Mary, whatever, pray 7 times.
Yeah.
You know, like, hell no. What the hell? Man, these people put, they go, I'm gonna do some wickedness, I'm gonna do adultery, I'm gonna shake my ass up in the strip clubs, stuff like that. I'm gonna go to port, I'm gonna get tore up, and then I'll have 7 dudes on me, and then I'm gonna go to church the next day, and then put more shaking, dancing and stuff like that to a different God, and then my sins forgiven. It's not gonna work.
Not how it works.
And it works like that. No, you repentance, truly repentance, turn your whole way. You know, you over here eating pork, you know what I mean, going to church, get drunk, go to the balas, the little dance, little dancing shit. Right. All kinds of stamps in your hands, you know what I mean? You all drunk, you gonna have a hangover, and you go to church tomorrow, all messed up, don't know what's happening going on.
Stumbling in front of the pastor,
man.
Trying to kiss on the pastor, he's trying to, man.
All kinds of wickedness. That's holy houses, man. Those all bunch of, you go to the churches, there's all holy houses. You know, there's more abomination. You put abomination.
Lord's not gonna come down and come to you, know what I'm saying? You clean shaven, you got a booty face, you know what I'm saying? You eating pork, you know what I'm saying? You just all messed up in the head, you got snot coming out, you know, you just unclean ass person, you know what I'm saying? You over here committing adultery.
Stinking and stuff.
Yeah, you stinking, you know what I'm saying, defiled. You know what I'm saying? Why the Lord talk to somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? You unclean. That's why you gotta turn from your old ways, then the Lord can sup with you. You know what I'm saying? Once you clean yourself, when you turn from that old man, destroy that wicked man that you were, you know what I'm saying? Then Lord, okay, I can deal with you now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're profitable. You know what I'm saying? Now you look good. You growing a beard now. You know what I'm saying? You harking onto my ways.
You're making a sincere effort.
Yeah, you're making an effort. You know what I'm saying? All right, I can deal with you now. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, they're not dealing with you abominable pork eating niggas. You know what I'm saying?
This is Titus chapter 1 verse 16. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him, being abominable and disobedient, and into every good work reprobate. They profess that they know the Most High, so they act like they know Him. They said, okay, you know what I'm saying? He said, grace this, grace that, so all I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, is repent for that day and keep, and they mind, they think they can just keep doing wickedness, you know what I'm saying? But it don't go down like that, because the next saying is, but in the works they deny Him. So pretty much if you saying, forgive me, you know, I repent, and you still keep doing, you still keep sinning, you know what I'm saying? You denying Him really, you know what I'm saying? In works you deny Him because you're showing that you don't really care, you know what I'm saying? You're showing that you're still sinning, you're showing that those was just words. It wasn't sincere from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was sincere, that repentance, you would have been like, man, I did him wrong. Because he looks, the wages of sin is death.
Right.
So he would have considered, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to die, you know what I'm saying, I was wrong for doing the Most High like that, so I'm going to never do it again.
Right.
But in their works, they showed that they didn't really care because they kept going about sinning, you know what I'm saying, pretty much spitting at the Most High's face, slapping him in the face because
lying.
pretty much his work, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
lying on him.
Yeah, you saying you repented, you didn't even repent.
Exactly.
So I'm looking at you, I repent, Lord, I repent, but you still doing the same shit. You lying in the Lord's face right now, you know what I'm saying you repented, you still going back smoking a big ass blunt. You know what I'm saying? You still fucking somebody's wife.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You still committing adultery, you still being a whoremonger, you still doing all these adulterous ass acts, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I said, but in their works they deny him, being abominable, doing abominable works, you know what I'm saying? Like eating pork, like the brother was saying, you know what I'm saying? Committing adultery and all the wickedness they be doing in this world, you know what I'm saying? Being disobedient, you know what I'm saying? Meaning that he's telling you to do something you don't want to do. You want to be slouched out in the couch, you know, lazy as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doing whatever it is you do with your woman, you know what I'm saying? But
man.
you ain't trying to put the Most High and his works first, you know what I'm saying? Being disobedient and into every good work, reprobate. You know what I'm saying? Just like reprobate silver, you're no good. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're just...
Yeah, come on. You don't have we're in a grace period of time. This is grace. Because it was back in the world, people were put to death of the sins that you committed.
Right.
You know, it's punishment, but it's a consequence behind your actions.
Yep.
You know, and then we're a grace period of time right now. It doesn't mean you have a license to do adultery. It's good. I got a license C right here.
I got time.
Grace period,
Yeah,
yeah.
grace. You know, come on. No. It ain't gonna work
forgive
like
me. He knows
yeah.
my heart.
Yeah, he know my heart. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't work like that, man.
Yeah, the Lord know your heart, man, that you a wicked ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Lord knows you. You know.
Hey, I got a quick precept on that too. This is Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahweh deceitfully.
All right, break them.
So, you know what I'm saying? You thinking that, I'm doing right, you know what I'm saying, doing this, I'm just repenting every Sunday, putting a little bit of tithe into the thing and keep doing my thing. As long as I go to church every Sunday, I'm good.
Once a year.
You know what I'm saying? Once a week. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's deceitful. You're doing the work of the Most High deceitfully because in your mind you think you're doing good, when really you're just a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You're telling these brothers to go do something. Oh man, stop smoking, stop eating swine, stop committing adultery. But really, you're only doing that for an hour when you go to church, and the rest of the days, the rest of the hours throughout the whole week, you committing all them crimes that you're telling these brothers not to do. You know what I'm saying? You're just a hypocrite. You're doing the work deceitfully.
Just like that man that came up, that is crazy man. Y'all still go to church? Y'all go to church?
Yeah.
Of course not. You know we don't.
You know why? Because the Most High don't dwell in temples made by hands.
That's right.
We are the church. He said when 2 or 3 are gathered together, he in the midst of thereof.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just us speaking about the Most High, he here. He here with the brothers that's listening and all that. You know what I'm saying? But he don't dwell in them churches because them is harlot houses. You know what I'm saying? They sell none but lies in them churches. You know what I'm saying? They bring out 2 verses, John 3:16 and whatever it might be, you know what I'm saying? And they pass out the plate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they go about their day, they do a sing, they dance and do all that, and then they eat catfish and pork after church, you know what I'm saying?
Some hot dogs, y'all.
Hot dogs, you know what I'm saying? They start, and they might even charge you for it, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
For the high.
Oh.
Talking about this for the ministry. That's why the pastors that do that, you know, they live in fat. Big ass houses, you know, big jets, big everything, you know what I'm saying? Why the people that's giving up the titans is doing worse and worse and worse and worse and worse every week, you know what I'm saying?
I got a precept right here for that.
Come, bro.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You know? So if you live in godly for the Most High, you know, you watching what you eat. You watching, I don't want no pork. Make sure it don't got no lard in it because lard comes from pork, from the pig. You know, that's swine. It's against the law to eat that. You know, you watching what you say or do. You got a man? Oh, I can't even talk to you. Or nah, I don't do that, baby girl. Nah, I'm sorry. She's like, what you mean? You ain't gotta know. You know, she'll try to seduce you. You know, watching what you do, watching how you act, because ultimately that's the offender of the Most High. You do certain things like that. But when you live in godly, you're gonna be persecuted for certain things. You know, you might say somebody I don't eat pork, and they're like, what, you don't want to eat my food? It's not good enough for you. I knew you was acting bougie. Ever since, see, that's why I don't like you.
Yeah, you don't love me no more.
Right.
You don't eat my food, man. You don't come to my birthday.
Right.
You don't come to my Christmas party, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't love me no more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't hang out with you no more.
You've been acting new since you've been with them Hebrew niggas.
Change.
Right.
I hate y'all.
And you know, and you know what? Like I got a precept on what the brother's saying too. Because the brother's saying that, you know what I'm saying, you trying hard, make sure there's no lard in it, ain't no pork in this, you know what I'm saying? Because you're doing your best not to sin, you know what I'm saying? Because if you sin and you knowingly that you sin, that, you know what I'm saying, that sacrifice ain't good for you, no more. That's the scripture I got. Sorry to bring it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish a little bit.
Yeah, because that could condemn you in the mind, you know what I'm saying? Because another scripture that says, you know, don't let your sins weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? You get condemned in the mind. You trying your best not to go off, but then you find out that you at somebody's house and you know, okay, like fish and tamales, you know what I'm saying? The tamales, they got lard in it. You know what I'm saying? The lard is pork, you know what I'm saying? And now you don't figure out, you ask them, like, you know, after you ate it, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel condemned in the mind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
My that brother. It's like man, my woman, she put a prank on me, but I didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she said, oh well, you know, there's pork in that meat. Man, I got hella man. I trust that.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? No, I'm just playing. Man, don't play that shit like that, man.
Yeah.
Like you told you, man. I got so mad, man. I was furious, man. I was going to stir shit up, man.
That's life and death.
Yeah.
In your mind, just because you eat it, you ain't gonna die. But in your mind, you disrespected the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because that's His orders. Don't do it. That's like your pop saying, don't leave the house after 10 and you leave. Your pop's hot, but he hot like, you know what I'm saying? You really love your pops, like you don't want to do him like that. You know what I'm saying? So you over there worried and shit. Now he up till 3 in the morning till you get home, and he gotta go to work at 5. Now you really feel bad, man. He's tired. He working for us. He doing OT, and he had to stay up because he was worried about me. You know what I'm saying? It's out of pocket. They start feeling some type of way.
Yeah. She got that silly spirit on like this one pregnant on that. I don't know. She don't play like that. Don't play on me this crazy.
That's the worst thing for
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Oh man, I was gonna go drop kick her ass too. But this is seriously, you know. I take this right here literally and seriously. You know, I'm just saying, I'm taking this seriously. That's why I'm like this, man. Like, don't play me like that, man. That damn pork not cool, man. I'm gonna drop kick your ass, you know. You know, so she knows, like, all right, I ain't gonna do that no more. So now she's seeing that my reaction. She never done that.
Yeah. Or you got a boyfriend and you're trying to talk to me. Like I already asked you, and then they give you some type of fuzzy answer. Well, yeah, no, don't talk to me. We don't want to be friends. We don't want nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Because the woman did that to me, and I was like, she's out here with my boyfriend. I'm like, boyfriend? Why are you even talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you think I want to have a conversation with you?
You're not cool like that. You're not funny, nothing.
Right. You got a whole man at home. Go talk to your man. Go be with your man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But really, the word is upside down. People look for women that got boyfriends just to be with them. They don't want to be with a virgin and be with a woman that ain't got nobody. They want to be with somebody that got somebody, just so they can, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, this world is crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so I got this precept for you after, but on that note, like you notice, like after a girl or a dude, that once they get or a girl, after they once get a boyfriend, they keep getting boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? So like getting a boyfriend like that puts you on that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like they nobody wants somebody that's just like out there. They want somebody that has already been touched, already been broken in. That's just the way the world is.
Because when I was young, I wanted a virgin.
Me too.
Yeah, I was always looking for the woman that ain't never had nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to show her everything. She didn't already know. She doing shit to me. I
never had that spirit. But I'm trying to take a slut down. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, everybody ran through that. You know, so what you know what I'm saying? That thing probably loose as hell, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. It's Matthew chapter for you, Ariel. It's Matthew chapter 4, verse 7. And Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power.
So you ain't supposed to tempt and talk about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna just do it this time. He got me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna do it. He might not see it. You tempting, and the Most High he ain't mocked. You know what I'm saying? You can't tempt the Most High. You can't mock him. He see everything. You know what I'm saying? He knows your heart. He knows if you're trying to swindle. He knows if you're trying to finesse your way into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? He knows all that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You can't get past nothing. You can't get nothing past through the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He see everything. So he ain't tempted. You can't bribe him. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna do this, but when I die, I'm gonna put up some gold. So that's for you. You know, that's like the sacrifice. Nah, man.
I'm gonna take the chip and then cut my hand off right before the missiles come.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Jake always trying to finesse, always trying to find a way to do wrong. Hey, if you tell Jake not to come outside, he gonna come outside. You know what I'm saying? You tell Jake to stay inside, he gonna you know what I'm I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, Jake crazy as hell, man. You know what I'm saying?
The Most High, the ultimate finesse.
Yeah. Right.
But he not finessing. He's just like, all right, this is what you gotta do. If you do
They
that,
you finessing me.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is all you gotta do.
Right.
And if you do it, then you're gonna have everlasting life. But people be like, maybe if I just do it today, maybe the Most High pardon me. You know my heart, Lord.
And what's so crazy, it's always a Jake, because they say we rebellious, stiff-necked,
Yep.
hard-hearted. We all this words, because that's, if you look around, it's always going to be a Jake that do something like that, you know what I'm saying? But that's how you know who Israel is, though. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it's a blessing and it's a curse, but it's up to you to really hearken into the word and make sure that you do the right thing, not the, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always yin and yang. There's always, you know what I'm saying, up and down, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you're doing the good and not the bad, you know what I'm saying? Because you can fall in that ditch and you know what I'm saying, die with these brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I got go ahead. This is Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 13 on down. They shall fear the Lord Yahweh, their power, and serve him, and shall swear by his name. Yea, shall not go after other gods, for the gods of the people which are round about you. For the Lord Yahweh, their power is a jealous power among you. Lest the anger of the Lord Yahweh, their power, be kindled against thee and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
Yeah, you're not supposed to mingle with other guys, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because we are the Most High's woman, you know what I'm saying? And you go over here messing with other guys, that means you cheating on the Most High. Right. And the Most High is going to be jealous, and he's going to want to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're supposed to be cheating on the Most High with other guys, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be directly on the Most High and serving the Most High with all our heart, you know what I'm saying? You can't be, okay, I like how this guy look, I like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? I like his customs. Ooh, I like what they're doing over there. Oh, they can eat pork there? Oh, you can have, I can be on brothers' wives. I can do this. I can do that. Oh, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you cheating on the Most High with that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, he's gonna get jealous, and that's the reason why we're in the predicament we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we brought the Most High jealous. We cheat on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High hit himself for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And put a each all over us. You know?
That's his jealous power.
Yeah.
You know, he said don't go after gods, and then the mother saying that she said she was trying to hold at him, saying I have a boyfriend, and then just imagine him how he felt. She's saying what she said, and he gonna feel a candle as well. So the Most High, we the woman, you know, so we went over in a different guy. So he was hot, you know. It's like man, woman, what the hell? What's going on with y'all, man? Like y'all, who's that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he get hot. I'm jealous.
Yeah,
you
man,
know?
make a feel some type of way. It's like we feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? That's where we get our emotions from. It's from the Most High. The Most High feels some type of way. You know what I'm saying? He created us, man. He gave us life. He gave us all these benefits, you know what I'm saying? He gave us the whole world. He gave us the heathens for submission. He gave us everything, you know what I'm saying? Then we go and looking at some other woman, looking at some other God, you know what I'm saying? Another husband. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like what they doing, you know what I'm saying?
Look what they do.
Most High got jealous for some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So we got wrathful and destroyed us. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like it's like you see a woman, all right. You see in the car looking at your woman, he over there talking to dude. And like now all of that, like all this anger is building up. Like, all right, let me calm down. Let me see what you're gonna do next. You know, all they hugging, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying. Like, here it comes. And now I got they hung for a while. Oh hell no!
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying. And then get that little little kiss. That did it. That
makes you mad too.
Yeah. Now he got me pissed off. Now you go over there, probably punch her ass, and kill this dude, and probably kill her too. After that's how the Most High works. He's a jealous power. He's seen.
Yeah, that's why the Most High, ultimately, that's why you got to send the sun down, you know what I'm saying? Because the Most High can't even look at us. You know what I'm saying? We're too.
That's why I can't, man. I'm like, man.
Disgusting. We're too disgusted with us, too defiled, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're not right with them. That's why we gotta get new bodies. We literally gotta get out these bodies and get new bodies in order to talk to the Most High. That's how defiled and wicked we are. You know what I'm saying? You can't clean these fleshy bodies, you know what I'm saying? Most High literally gotta give us body like shaping onto him, you know what I'm saying? So we can actually be perfect onto him, you know what I'm saying? And actually be able to sup with him. Right now, the Most High is not dealing with us. That's why he had to send his son as the mediator, you know what I'm saying, to forgive sins.
Right.
You know?
That's right, bro. That's right.
We got a precept? is Judges chapter 10, verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen.
That's right. And what do you guys show? You guys want to serve Buddha? You guys want to serve all these other gods that literally have no benefits, that have no power? You know what I'm saying? The ultimate power is the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Serve him. He's the only power. You know what I'm saying? But you guys want to serve these other gods that have no benefits at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So go cry unto them. In a day of your trouble, when shit gets crazy out here, when it's all type of chaos, call upon those guys. See if they're going to save you. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's going to save us.
That's right. Yeah, when there's martial law troops busting your house, shooting down your kids, because they see on the database, they know everything. They see on the database that in 2013 you watched Illuminati videos. They got your IP address, they got you marked. So when they come with that, when they come as that flood, they're gonna bust in your house, they're gonna shoot down your kids, they're gonna suplex your wife, rape her right in front of you, and kill you. So go and cry to Buddha, Allah, real niggadism. Go and cry to Pan de la Muerto. Go and cry to all these other gods. Right. They're not gonna save you in that time.
That's right. Right. That's right. Right. I appreciate you, brother.
Baba Shah, can I finish on that?
Yeah.
For you to posture. Let them deliver you in the time of your trouble.
Yeah, let them
Tribulations, like.
Yeah, let them deliver you in a time of tribulation. Like the brother was saying, when the martial law get ready to come as a flood, call upon your gods, man. Let them deliver you. Most all right, I'm gonna let you have it. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, call upon them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gonna start calling a whole bunch of names. Buddha, oh fuck, that didn't work. Anka, oh that didn't work. Allah, oh that didn't work. Egypt, that didn't work. Fuck, you gonna throw it out there? Satan.
Oh,
man. You know that big word that you just, you know, start going, you know what I'm saying? You gonna obliterate you. Yeah, you gonna laugh. Look at him. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? Right. But for us, we can call Yahweh Shem Yahushua because he's a strong tower, and when we call upon our name, we're safe. You know what I'm saying? So when them two come as a flood, we're gonna be safe in them times. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the name of the Lord with us, and we believe and have faith in that.
Right.
You know?
Right. I got a piece up on what you're going into.
Go ahead on. Yeah, that's it on that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, verse 6. Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee.
That's right. We have forsaken the Lord, and that's already, you know what I'm saying? That's what we did right now, you know, or back then, you know, we forsaken the Lord. So the Most High stretched out his hand against us. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why Jake is in the situation we're in right now. That's why Jake's at a low level right now. You know, Jake's over here getting shot in the streets. You know, people despise Jake. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that we are the gods of the earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? We are the rulers and kings and priests and princes of the earth. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're being despised. We're at a low level right now. We're down like mortal men. Yep. Like we're nothing. Like we're pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but it's all because we have forsaken the Lord. You know? But a remnant has always kept that fervent love of the Lord. Right. You know, we may not know it when we were younger, we may not know his name, we may not know everything about him, but we still believe in that power. We still believe that there was a Most High. We still believe that there was a God. You know what I'm saying? I know you brother, you know, when you were young, you still believe in God. Right. You know what I'm saying? That remnant always had that belief in God. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we are the servants, the prophets. The servants and prophets are always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? In every generation.
The prophets are subject to the prophets.
Yeah, the spirit of prophets. Yeah, the spirit is always going to be subject to the prophets. You know what I'm saying? So we know we're always here. So that's what the Lord's really dealing with. Then that's how you Israelites gonna get saved. You 2/3. That's how y'all gonna get saved. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta come to the loins of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all literally gotta get rebirth through the elect. You know what I'm saying? Through the prophets.
I got that in First Timothy as well. So let me continue on. I am weary with repenting, and I am weary with repenting, and I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land.
That's right.
I will.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna fan you with a fan. You know what I'm saying? That way, He's gonna destroy you with the nuclear missiles, man. He's gonna destroy you with the nuclear missiles. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna fan you.
I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, since they return not from their ways.
Yeah, the Lord's getting ready to destroy our people. 2/3 of our people, Hispanics, Native Americans, and so-called black people, man. The Lord's getting ready to destroy y'all because y'all don't want to go back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to repent and turn back onto the Lord. You know?
This is Psalms chapter 96, verse 4. For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised.
He is to be feared above all gods.
That's right. The Lord is greatly to be praised. You know what I'm saying? Not God's God, the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He is greatly to be praised amongst all other gods. You know what I'm saying? He's greater than every other God. He's better than every other God. All you other gods, you know what I'm saying? You guys are worth. That's nothing. You guys literally worth. You guys have to like.
Oh!
Judgment.
Judgment.
Damn.
Hey,
Praise
that
God.
was an Edomite too. That's right.
Right.
Sheesh.
That's
That's right.
That's right.
Death to you white people.
That's right.
That's right.
Judgment.
Judgment.
Death to you white people.
Death to all white people.
That's
Right.
Don't help them.
Man, drive off.
Right.
They can't catch you.
That's right.
Damn.
You know that dude was chopping people up in his past life.
Right.
That Edomite.
Water Yahweh Hashem
Wadi
Yahushai.
Yahushua. Death to all white people.
Death to America, death to white people, death to you so-called white men.
That's
Hey,
right.
Yahweh is great. He's greatly to be praised.
Hey,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it. That's
That's
right.
right. Spirit.
The Lord is gonna avenge us. See, certain of these things we see are frustrating, but it's okay because the Lord is gonna get every last one of these people. Brothers got to remember that, and he just got that Edomite right there. You know he was doing hella nonsense to Jake in his past life.
Look,
And the evidence just showed up.
Oh, and he's got. I want. He's gonna keep driving. Yep. The Wadi how about
Hashem
You
Yahushai.
know, and the police drive, but he's passing.
Yeah.
Did Jake put him in his car? Or?
No. He said, I'll take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
He gonna go around the hood, drop him off in the alley.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
That's
Yeah, but what just happened was,
Wadi, how about
Edomite on a
you?
wheelchair just got hit by a car, by Jake. You know what I'm saying? It was Edomite too, and when I just passed him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pick him up.
Cop just passed all this
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
and the Most
man,
High,
that was
that's spirit, because
judgment
the Most High
of the Most
really
High.
be praised. We praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushai as we've seen that.
I'm gonna run that back.
He
Yeah,
probably
run
lynched
that
that dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run that back.
All that happened was the praise, was for the praise, for the glory and glorification of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna run that back.
Yeah, run it
For
back.
Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised.
Yeah, Yahweh was great, and that was a great work right there that the
great.
Most High just showed us.
Right. Great.
Literally, a so-called black man that hit a so-called white man,
Man,
an
that's-
Edomite. You
that's-
know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, man.
And that's beautiful, yeah.
God.
That's great. That's a great sign right there. See us doing
That's
the
a
work.
sign too.
That's
Yeah.
Sign, yep.
Yep, us doing
There
the
it
work,
is.
man. The Lord showed us sign like this. We get to see beautiful things like that. That was beautiful work.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Dude, that was Esau falling. That's Jacob. You know what I'm saying? How he going to Esau? Or,
And?
It's the end of the
Yeah,
world.
the world.
Jacob's
Yeah,
the
the
beginning
beginning.
of the
Falling.
fall.
It's like that.
Hey, man, there's no mercy for you damn white people over here.
Right,
man.
that's right, man.
When you come over here, man, there's no mercy. We don't like you. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna cry for you. We're not gonna.
We're not
good.
gonna help, man.
Yeah, we're not gonna help y'all. Y'all didn't help us in our affliction, man, in
Right.
captivity and slavery.
Yeah, that's
Y'all don't want
funny.
to help us.
Yeah, that's a mock. We mocked it. Like, look what you get.
Yep.
Look.
There was in those slavery pictures, there was hundreds of so-called white people standing around. Why did any of them say, okay, let's get this black man down? This is a nice man. He doesn't deserve to be hung like this. Let's bring him down. Nah, none of y'all said that. Y'all was taking pictures.
Right.
So it's the same for y'all.
That's right.
Smack
That's
it. More of that is gonna be happening on the wild level.
Right.
And
That's
they're not
right.
gonna feel sorry. They're gonna do it on purpose. They're gonna drive up on the sidewalk to get you so-called white people. And that's according to the scriptures as well.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you
That
in the
was
hospital
beautiful,
right now too.
man.
Because I don't see you no more.
Oh, that
Jake
was
picked her up.
beautiful.
Hey, he had to go the other way. He said, fuck that.
Where you going? The hospital that way?
Yeah,
He said, I can't go that way. He saw the
Yeah.
police. He said,
Hell
everything go that way. He said, I gotta go this way.
Well, if Jake could try to save me, he'll get shot down. He'll get shot down.
Right.
So he better not play with himself.
Right.
He's taking him over there to that hotel, I think.
He gonna drop him off in the back by the trash can.
Yep, throw him right in the back.
Yeah, by the trash can like her, man. You can't get up anyway.
Damn, that nigga got hit.
The ambulance right there.
Yeah, you gotta wait just in time because it's outside. You know, we built him out that situation.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I got you. Don't trip.
Yep.
Damn.
Did he take him in the car?
Oh, he had to because he ain't rolling, he ain't strolling around.
Yeah. He don't want to deal with no police.
Yeah, he said, I got you. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Take your ass to the club, man. I got some money for you too. Don't even trip.
Don't even say
I live this way.
Dude, I didn't see nothing.
Right.
I didn't see nothing on him.
Oh, man.
Continue on. He is to be feared above all gods.
That's right. The Most High is to be feared above all gods. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And right there, that's the reason why you got to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because that can happen to any one of us. We get hit by a car. That's why it's greatly to be praised. You're greatly to be feared. You know what I'm saying? So we can escape judgment like that so-called Edomite or that white purpose, so-called white person just take things. You know what I'm saying? He is greatly to be praised. persevere.
For all gods of this nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens.
I swear, all gods of the nation are idols. These other guys didn't make the heavens, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West didn't make the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Buddha didn't make the heavens. None of the other guys didn't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? They literally didn't do nothing but just they didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But the Most High, Yahweh Shemal Shah, he created the heavens. He created things that you see. He created your body. He created everything, you know what I'm saying? So he's ready to be praised.
Right.
That's right.
That's right. The Most High is worthy to be praised. And that's the spirit right there. That ambulance was number 7. And there was an Edomite in the back of there as well. And the police officer following him. So more judgment, more and more judgment coming out on you so-called white people.
That's crazy. Like literally after he got hit, 3 or 4 ambulances and cop cars came by.
Yeah. So you know he got away just in time. Just for that sign.
Yep.
Just to do that, just to show us and get up out of there in front of the police. That's crazy. That's what's gonna happen with us. You know, they gonna be busting down doors, but they just gonna pass us up. Like the brothers say, we gonna be them, they gonna be in high price. Yeah, they ain't gonna see us, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna be slipping through the cracks.
Yeah, those ambulances, the shorts that we're seeing, that was not literally a sign of judgment. That, when we see those, what do we think of judgment?
Right.
And judgment just happens. Right. The ancients showed us that was judgment right there. You know what I'm saying? And literally, that was a sign of judgment right there. For that Edom.
Right.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense.
That's right. To the Lord belongs vengeance and recompense. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't take up guns. We can't try to save ourselves. We can't try to take out Edomites ourselves. We can't try to do all these things by ourselves. To the Lord is vengeance. All we gotta do is preach the word. You know what I'm saying? And let the word, let the Lord do the heavy duty work. You know what I'm saying?
Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand.
That's right. That's right. The day of their calamity is at their foot is on slide in due time. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's that time because the day of their calamity is at hand. And right now this is the day of their calamity. Esau is going down. Esau is being exposed. Esau is getting weaker and weaker. Esau losing supremacy. You know what I'm saying? We're in the day of his calamity. You know what I'm saying? Esau is more and more judgment upon Esau like that. It's gonna get worse shit. You want to see Edomite just on fire, just running. You know what I'm saying? Naked on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be. Right now we're in a time of Esau's judgment. And we're in a time of Jacob's judgment too, but Esau is also getting judgment too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or that may be you Edomites that come up, you know, in these last days, in these mass influx. Y'all may come and try to talk. Y'all gonna get set on fire.
Right.
Literally. You gonna feel your bodies burn up. You guys be like, what the hell?
Right.
As soon as you step around this.
Yep. Yeah. That's
So you can come if you want to. Do what you gotta do, but just know that the Lord is watching.
That's right.
I'm almost done right here. Verse 35. And the things that shall come upon them make haste.
That's right. The things that shall come upon them make haste. You know what I'm saying? All these judgments that the Lord's going to send upon you is coming in haste. You know what I'm saying? It's not tearing, not one bit. It's coming in haste. You know what I'm saying? So prepare for that. So you're not prepared. You're not watching like how we are. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the Lord's getting ready to do. Of course, you read the scripture, but you don't understand the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's why you literally got to go to the prophets' videos and watch what we say. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it. Then you might get a little understanding, but Lord is the ultimate finesse. You can't prepare for what the Lord. You can't escape judgment. And you can't prepare for the judgment the Lord's getting ready to send upon you. You know what I'm saying? So read that last part again.
Come. Verse 35. And the things that shall come upon them make haste.
Yeah, these things, these judgments, you know what I'm saying? Your death, your captivity, your slavery punishment, all those things are making haste. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because we're at the end of America. America's getting ready to fall, and you Edomites are going to fall too.
That's
right. You Edomites,
literally
man.
gonna fall, just like over there. Well, hey man, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Because she flew out her chair, man.
Right.
Like, man, she smack.
Yeah.
Like, smack. We hear crunch.
Right.
Yeah, we
heard
Crunch. Crunch.
You're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I thought he ran over a damn one of them
Stitches, like
like the soda cans, you know,
Yeah,
they sound like foil.
right.
But he ran over a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Flew
wheelchair.
out that bitch.
I thought somebody fell off his truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a bike
I was like,
Man,
"Ooh."
I see metal parts flying over there, man. Like, damn, she on the floor. Like, damn, help.
He threw her in the truck and got the hell out of there.
Right.
Shit, let me go.
Hurried up, Jake style though.
Jake style,
Jake style. He hurried up.
You kidnapped her.
God.
He was in haste doing that.
Yeah. I got a picture,
They
bro.
gone.
Yeah, because if that person were to stay around, press charges or whatever, that could be money on that Jake's hands. He has that time, and also they would have been like, how did you not see that person? You know, like your attorney, how did you not see? So he might have got shot down.
Yeah, and
Right.
they got the cameras
Right
right,
in
here.
front of
They
us,
was like,
too.
Yep, they got the cameras right here. So they were able to look back on the cameras like, oh, I see you was on your phone.
Yeah.
That's $1,000.
Oh, Salaki, And Esau was rolling like, cause as soon as he left, Esau came. So he had to do that fast. He was talking to her, are you okay? Are you okay? She was crying, you know what I'm saying? You probably know. He was like, okay, you tripping. Get in this truck. Threw her in the truck. He's trying to go dump her off somewhere.
That was beautiful because the Most High had it when that happened. Ambulance came right after. Didn't know what was happening over there in that corner. Police came. Police came. Didn't know what was happening. And well, shit, he did Jack style. He's smart. He like, shit, I gotta get your ass out of the street. You know?
Wise to do wickedness.
You didn't see nobody stop for that either. Right. No other cars didn't stop and take pictures, you know what I'm saying, trying to call the police.
Yelling too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's to America, man. Fuck that.
Fuck your flag.
But you didn't see nobody stop, man.
Right.
For that Edomite. But that was your judgment.
I got a quick precept. This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace, says Yahweh, into the wicked.
Yeah, there is no peace to the wicked, man. That's why you Edomites are constantly getting judged, you know what I'm saying? By Shadow Jack name you be saying, by Pookie, by
Pookie, Jatavius, Hector, Gonzalez, Juba.
There's no peace for you guys, man. Jake is rising up. So now, you know, Jake is constantly on you guys' head. That's why you guys get scared when you come around some Jakes. You gotta cross the street. You know what I'm saying? You gotta call the police. This guy, he's harassing me. But we ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Jake's so stupid. They be like, man, what's wrong with you? You think I'm gonna do something? You should be doing something. You angry, right? You oppressed, ain't you? You still in the trenches. You still in the hood, right? Right. And they taking every dollar they can from you. You know, you should be angry, and not just because they're oppressing you. That's right. You know, not only that, but they're so-called devils.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
God, I got a scripture book.
Ain't no peace to the wicked, man.
That's right.
No peace to the wicked.
That's
right. Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light.
That's right.
He fails not, but the just knows no shame. So God, so he bring that was perfect. That was judgment from the Lord. He fails not. Almost got another one, man. Another judgment right
That's
there.
That's what I'm saying. Lord will.
That's another red. That's another red card. What's up with this red card?
Right.
That's all you notice that? Every red card is like put judgment.
Right.
So he bring judgment. He fell not. Right. So what happened was, once again, I love to go into this. That every time you wake up that morning, before you wake up, the Lord put instructions in your mind, your heart, and then you gonna play it out on that day. So that Esau over there, he was on the wheelchair. Later on tonight, which is Saturday night, around this time, you're gonna get hit by a damn big ass red van. Big van too.
Big van.
And then I'm gonna show my sermons down there was what I'm about to give them to him. Right here. Perfect too. I'm for the sign. That's a sign. And I'll put my sermons down here. So their instructions come over here, this spot, to see what happened over there and play it out. Everything's spiritual. See, I told you, I got y'all, brothers. Man, I got y'all. Man, keep on going. So you can hear him talking to you. Keep going. Look, I'm gonna do something great.
Right. You know, it's cool too to be an example for somebody else. To be an example to get hurt for somebody else's amusement.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was. It was literally for us. We literally across the street to see this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? It was really meant for us to come here this day at this time, start off this late, you know what I'm saying? For all that, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Just for that, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Most High got a sense of humor. He's greatly to be praised, man. At the water, how about you?
That's crazy because we could have gone early in the morning if situations have brother. You know, but the spread had it come around this time because I'm gonna show my sermons what I'm about to do around judgment on Esau.
That's right.
And look what happened. Play it out.
That's right. Man, scripture real quick. This book is Psalms 91 verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Ooh, only your literally, man. Literally, we seen our eyes like, man, look at what happened to Esau, man. Right. Man got ran over a big old freaking van. You could hear that crunch.
Right. Oh man.
Middle pieces flying to the left, to the right, up in the sky. Right. And you see her legs all dangling like a ragdoll. Like a
ain't even working.
Jake hopped out.
Kidnapped.
Kidnapped her. And nobody noticed it, nothing.
Right. And you know what? They would have gave that Jake life too.
Oh my goodness.
For a white man, for an
Attempted
accident
murder.
though. It was literally, he probably didn't see her because she was so low and he in a big ass van.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They would have given his ass life because she was a white woman and he was a Jake.
Yeah, and a Judite man, big one.
That's right. That's right. Now thinking about it now, so what happened was if the cops can't show it up, she probably overreacted. He's trying to kill me.
She would have started making that shit.
And you know, she would have definitely did that because she just got done seeing us. So she was probably like, he's a Hebrew. He's a Hebrew. She was probably like,
He's with them.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that Jake, wow, the Lord had to put a tactical spirit on him. He was thinking 5 steps ahead, and as soon but also that's how we're gonna scarcely be saved. It's gonna be all types of situations like that. Because as soon as he got out there, 2 police officers rode up. So that one police officer rode up from here, and then another police officer rode up from this side. So imagine if they all came together, they would have lynched him right here.
Right. That's right. Hey, Lord delivered it. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. The Lord did that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna have this happen to you, but I'm gonna deliver you out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have you just eat them out real quick. And I'm gonna deliver you out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't take the blame for it.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh power will put all these curses upon their enemies and on them that hate thee.
Yep. Right. So the same curse that we go through, now y'all going through.
Right.
With our women being bed wenches, now your women is being mud sharks. That's what they call it when a white woman is with a so-called black woman. They call it mud sharks. And y'all women is all into us. And don't listen to the black women when they just say the ugly ones. No, the fine ass ones, they're into us as well. We getting more money than you now. We're literally Judites, slave descendants, Negroes, N-words, and we got more money than you. We living better than you. We smiling more times out of the day than you. Why? Because the curses that were on us is slowly but surely being put on y'all.
That's right.
In these times, right in front of our eyes. So where now you getting ran over and now it's getting covered up. Usually they'll shoot us down and then just cover it up. But now you getting your ass ran over and now Jake is covering it up right there. Threw your ass in the car and took off.
Right. To who knows where?
To who knows?
Wait, I don't know.
Deliver that dude,
We don't
man,
know.
because
And in the alley somewhere.
if he would have stayed there like what, a minute longer, you know what I'm saying? He would have got taken to jail.
Killed it. Took him to jail, took his car. They would have been trying to ask us to be witnesses and all that. I didn't see shit. I'm like, man, she was in the way. It was a red light and she, her ass was trying to get across the street.
I'd have been like, all of our eyes were in the scriptures. Yeah, I could have seen that.
I don't know what happened. I'm blind. I don't see nothing.
Shalom, Mark. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Y'all about to shop right brother, you missed it, man.
Shalom. Too.
Yeah, he might just got hit by cars.
That's beautiful. I know the brother told me, man. Hey, the Wadi Al-Bashim. Hey, let's keep it going. Hey, what else he got for us?
Oh, man.
There's always more, man. But wait.
There's more. What's next on Dragon Ball Z?
It's not stop. I know that.
Right. Man.
Baby. The Jake was quick though. He hurried up, got her in the car, and pushed on before the police came, ambulance came.
Most I was with it.
For sure. Delivered him out of that, you know what I'm saying? Because literally, if he didn't leave a minute later, you know what I'm saying, because literally after he left, a minute later, the police came up and a whole bunch of ambulances started coming up. You know?
Hey, it was a spirit created for vengeance.
Right. And then what happened when she got hit, the police came, ambulance came right after, behind them.
Oh, was it women too?
He was preparing.
He was sitting in a wheelchair also.
Yeah, so he got hit, and so the police didn't even see anything. The ambulance didn't see anything. So it was like it would keep on pushing.
Right.
And after that, he scared. He over there helped the Esau came to the van and he skirted to the gas station. And then I thought he finna go Kaiser, but yeah, he flipped it and went that way. With that person to the hood.
To the dark part of the neighborhood. To the dark part of the neighborhood. Though. He said, ain't nobody gonna see this.
Right. I got a precept. It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right.
What? Come. And it shall be as a chaste robe.
That's right. It's gonna be as a chase roll. You know what I'm saying? Edomites is gonna be. It's gonna be as a chase roll. It's gonna be. You know, like how a deer, as they're running. You know what I'm saying? They're running away from. You know what I'm saying? They be running from like wolves or lions like that. Yep. So that's gonna be you Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys gonna be running. That's like a chase roll.
Yep. Come. And as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people.
Yeah. Every man shall turn to his own people. You know what I'm saying? Edomites will turn to Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Jake gonna be with Jake. You know what I'm saying? Heathens gonna be with, with your people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna gather one to their own nation.
Right. And flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, everyone that is found is gonna be thrust through. You know what I'm saying? And all you heathens, all you two-third Jakes, man, y'all gonna get thrust through by the sword. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get thrust through by the martial law troops. You know what I'm saying? By Esau. You know what I'm saying? You Edomites gonna get thrust through by Jake. Right. You know, you women are gonna get ravished out here. You know what I'm saying? Lord got a whole armory of weapons of indignation for you damn two-thirds and you damn heathens, man, and you Edomites, man.
Mm-hmm. And in that scripture, it went on to everyone that is joined unto them. So you coon Jakes, no, don't hit the white man. Like that so-called black woman that was, y'all remember that KKK fight? And then there was a fight with the KKK and some other Judites, right? Yep. And then the KKK dude, he was getting tore up. And then they were stopping him out, giving him that Judah stop, that black man stop. Right. And then a fat, well-bodied so-called black woman covered up his body and was screaming over him. Yep. It was like, please leave him alone, leave him alone. And that picture went viral. Right. So in that time, they're gonna stomp on her too, right? In that time, and every man that is joined up to them, and that's in the scriptures. So don't be on that cool stuff because you putting yourself in danger, but you guys still will. But that is what it is. Right. Shout out to all the good white people. Yes, Brian. Right. Shaking my head.
Yeah, Lord got a special judgment for you cool Jakes, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you Jakes that are joining on the Esau, you know what I'm saying? Lord got something special for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Big cornbread fed Jakes. Jake from Oklahoma, Texas. Big muscle, big for nothing Jakes, man.
Right.
Like Terry Crews, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If we don't have white people fighting with us, it's gonna turn to black supremacy.
Well, he literally said that on Juneteenth. Being a black supremacist is just as bad. On Juneteenth. Crazy as hell.
That's just like them bikers, you know what I'm saying? They love their fellow white bikers, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing to them white boys, you know what I'm saying? They really love them.
But the Heavenly Father will, and you're going to be removed from the picture, so you're not. It says he's going to be as a sheep that no man take up. So a sheep without a shepherd is left vulnerable. Mm-hmm. Now, who are the shepherds? The police and these Sambo Jakes. Matter of fact, did you read that part yet?
Verse 15, yeah. You want me to go back to that?
Yeah, read it one more time, brother.
It's just like old times. Hey, look, this is only a month ago, but it feels like it was like 4 months ago. I see you, brother. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up, brothers. Looking at me like that. You can't speak like that no more. I'm speaking now. I got the truth now. I got the truth.
Verse 15.
I love you brothers, man.
I love you too.
It's beautiful. Well, you know, hey, we got to get the lentils going, man.
Gotta get that eye going.
It's a new moon. Right. But go ahead, brother.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Right, on sight, like Jay said in the world, green light. So it's really a green light on Edomites. And matter of fact, you get Job 20 and 27. See, the whole world is rising up against Esau, and if you're not pro-Judah, you're getting chased out the world. Right. You're not accepted in this world. See, it's a role reversal. 2020 is a role reversal. Why? Because it's clear that we're at the end of Esau's world and the beginning of our world. Right. When I say our, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right. We are and our descendants which are dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth. Right. We are the Israelites, and everybody know. And see, all these people, they know what time it is. Right. All the women, you know what time it is. You guys, you know what it is. Yeah. Reality is beginning to set in. And you're trying to fight it, but it just ain't working. Yeah. Get Job real quick, brother.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity.
Right, and that's what's happening. See, the heavens are revealing the iniquity of Esau. All of his wickedness is coming out. Right. Now, the Heavenly Father is using what? He's using YouTube. Right. He's using Instagram. He's using all these different social media, which is on what? On the internet, on the World Wide Web. And it talks about that in the book of Psalms 19 chapter about how this word would get out through the internet. So this word is getting out, and what else is getting out? The wickedness of the so-called white men, which you're doing at Bohemian Grove, which you're plotting at the Bilderberg group, all of your wickedness, you just putting a knee on a so-called black man's neck for damn near 9 minutes, with your hands in your pocket and you getting off on it. See, everybody sees that. So the heavens are revealing your iniquity. Go ahead.
And the earth shall rise up against him.
And the earth is rising up against them. And you see that, the earth and all things in it. That's right. All these natural disasters of the Jake, he drunk, he high out his mind, he just hit your ass and do a moving. That's the Heavenly Father rising up against you. Go ahead, brother. I tell them one.
Con. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3.
There you go.
Con. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
What day shall not come? The day of Ha'adawan Yahushua, him coming back to deliver us and simultaneously destroy this place. Right. Hey, because the day of vengeance is in his heart. Why is vengeance in his heart? Because all the wickedness that was done to him when he was on the earth over 2,000 years ago, which to him is just 2 days. Yep. One day to Yahweh and Yahushua is 1,000 years to us. So it's still fresh in his mind. Imagine you getting jumped 2 days ago. You still gonna be hot.
You still got that black
shit. Yeah, you still got it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You still got that cuts. You
still scarred.
Exactly.
Still physically and emotionally scarred. So you gotta catch the body, man.
Thinking of vengeance, vengeance in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You trying to pay him back. 2 for a 2, 5 for a 9.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's right. And he's been long suffering, which is why we got to be long suffering. See, we're at that time. We ain't got to suffer for too much longer. Hey, if you say we got 3 years here, you might get an uppercut, man. Yeah. Don't come up here with that.
You might get a fire come out of our mouths.
That's right. That's right.
That's gonna be a sign for your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, I guess it is that time. All right, brother.
Come.
Except there come a falling away first. What's that falling away? Us going into captivity. See, we fell away. Our ops got on. All right, we and like Jake said, they went to jail and then their ops got on. Well, our ops got on. Who's our chief ops? He's the so-called white man. And they clicked up with all these other nations to bring us down. But it was all biblical prophecy. Right. And so now, what's the end of that biblical prophecy? That we will rise up and enslave all you nations. And we're coming into that time. So it's a glorious time. So you're supposed to be depressed. You're supposed to be waking up. Oh, I don't want to get out of bed today. Nah, man, you got demons on you, man. You're supposed to be turned up. You're supposed to be on fire for the word of Yahweh and Yahushua.
That's that slothful spirit right there. That's that lukewarm spirit.
Is the Most High dealing with lukewarm guys?
Not at all.
Hell no. Lukewarm guys are going to get melted. The Heavenly Father going to leave your ass here and He going to melt you. Right. And since you don't want to be on fire, the Heavenly Father going to light that fire upon you. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, in the bunch you said?
So you're going to put you on fire. You don't want to be on fire. I mean, you don't want to be in the fire in the spirit. You're going to put you on fire.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't want that spiritual slack. Yeah.
You don't want that spiritual fire. You want to get that physical fire. You know?
That's right.
We're in the time right now.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
God. And that man of sin be revealed.
Right, that man of sin. Who's the man of sin? The so-called white man. What is sin? Transgression of the law. Right. The so-called white man's whole embodiment is all about sinning. That's what he's all about. He can't help it. Hey, Charlotte, Talat, can you give me Jeremiah 13 and 23 real quick? And this man will never change. So you got a lot of our people say, well, look, we need to use this as a teaching moment. Yes, he knows what he's doing. How you gonna teach him and he actually invented white supremacy? He's a white man. Right. She's the white woman. Right. They know what the hell they doing. Yeah. But you simple Jacob, we just gotta educate them. Bunch of dummies, man. But that's why the Heavenly Father has you be decimated by the same one who you're trying to help. Right. The Heavenly Father always does that. That's irony.
Right. And it is actually a lot of those people who really do love Esau that get killed by Esau, like that.
It always happens like that. It always happens like that. The scriptures tell you that. Now, 2 Maccabees, the 4th chapter. Matter of fact, go ahead and grab that. You got it, brother.
Like that one so-called black woman, she was in a sleepover with 8 Edomites. And she's a grown-ass. First of all, what are you doing with 8 Edomites? Edomite women? What are y'all doing?
Karens.
So she brought, it was in Atlanta, and those Edomite women, even in the picture, they didn't want to be close to her. Yep. They were all like leaned over to the other side. It's literally body language. Yep. And then also they called men in there and they killed her. And they said she fell off the balcony. Yep. But they didn't call the police to heal her or nothing. She just fell off the balcony. Yep. But they really killed her. You know what I'm saying? And they closed that case because all those women were rich as hell. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she thought she made it. Oh, look, I'm out here with this so-called white woman. They probably had a book club, a tea club. Yeah. You know? And what they put in that tea, they put your black blood in there. Yep. That's what Esau does, man. Yep. You know about that, the adrenochrome. Yep. Hey, what did it say? The heaven shall reveal their iniquity. That's right. And it's all coming out. But go ahead and grab that in 2 Maccabees, the 4th chapter. Go to like the 13th verse.
This is 2 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 13. Now such was the height of the Greek fashions, an increase of the hedonish matters.
That's right, because if you're following the so-called white man, his fashion, and like in this society, Jake's all about what wearing Marilyn Manson shirts, Thrasher shirts, ripped jeans. That's white boy stuff. But see, that's increased amongst our nation. You Generation Zers. Hey, with Heavenly Father, he performed a miracle on these three brothers, man. These Generation Zers. These are Generation 144s. All right? That's the real generation. All right, today these brothers are in the spirit. All right, I just got done and I just hopped back in and it's still fire. All right, go ahead, brother.
Through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest.
Right, because the high priest is supposed to be doing what? The high priest is supposed to be instructing on the law, statutes, commandments. Hey, Napas, give me Malachi, the 2nd chapter real quick. Get Malachi 2 and verse 7. So when you read this dude, he pretty much finessed the high priest position. And he brought our people into a heathenish manner, which is where you get the Gentiles from that Paul was dealing with. Paul, known as the apostle of the Gentiles, going back to this time. You got it, brother?
Yeah, just had it. Lost it.
You all right, brother? And you still got Jake wandering around like a zombie. People talk about the zombie apocalypse. Well, who are the zombies? It's you damn Jakes out here that have no knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Damn dead man. You walking around. He look like he just sipped half a bottle of lean. All right, hit a couple of blunts. He just walking around. He don't know what the hell going on. He might get hit by a damn car.
That's like talking to a zombie, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell a zombie nothing. He can't comprehend. That's like you telling the 2/3 what's going on, you know what I'm saying? He can't take
like Call of Duty, yeah. Do you talk to him? No, you just give him headshots. Yeah.
Well, like you said a while ago, of course everything is stupid to a stupid nigga. So he's not. Imagine. So why would we sit here for 2 hours trying to go back and forth with him, pretend to the truth, let him see signs, chariots, you know what I'm saying, go back to the will within him? Nah, you know what I'm saying? You literally from the foundation of the earth were not able to get it. You know what I'm saying?
That'll make us look stupid. Hey, answer not a fool according to his father, lest thou also be like unto him. You got that, Malachi? 2 and 7.
Book of Malachi 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
Right. So pursuant to the book of Exodus, the 19th chapter, we're a nation of what? Kings and priests. Now that's going to be fully fulfilled when the kingdom is established. Because who are the priests back in the ancient world? The Levites. I tell you that in the book of Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter, that they were consecrated. So this is speaking in particular of Loya, or which Loya means what? Joined unto me. Because they were named that when he came out, which Levi is the third son, if I'm not mistaken, of Leah. And Levi was named, okay, now will my husband be joined unto me because I've given him all these children, right? But see, it was a more spiritual aspect to that name. That was an omen name prediction. Just like Issachar. He is higher. So it meant something at that time, but it really down the line would be a prediction of the spirit Issachar would be in.
Yeah, that's very stupid. And I was out, I was like riding my bike and I was in Home Depot, seeing,
oh man,
not to be judged, but I seen a whole bunch of Issacharites, outside the stand out there. And it just made me thinking that scripture, damn, he is hired,
Yeah, they're waiting to get hired.
He's waiting to get hired, you know what I'm saying, for somebody that's looking for some work, or somebody that's trying to get some work done.
Day labor.
Yeah. I thought that scripture, he's hired. You know what I'm saying? Esau's good, down to work, he's down to put that work in,
That's right. And now you got these Ishmaelites down to get the spiritual work in. Well, the brother came up from Hanford. Right. That brother just came up. He said, "All right, brother, I'm out. I gotta get back." So he just drove up 3.5 hours, stood on his feet for another hour and a half, and now he's back to another 3.5 hours. And he's probably on the live stream right now.
He's hired, man.
He is hired.
He came straight for the work.
Went right back out.
That's beautiful, though.
Ain't eating no nothing. The same thing with Aina, the other brother that come from what's that? Delano, yeah. Same thing. All right, I'm going to do the work. Okay, I'm out.
All right. Those are real spiritual soldiers for your Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Spiritual laborers.
They only came here for that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful.
That's right.
Even though I know you don't mind fellowshipping with the brothers, but you know what I'm saying, they got something else. They still got to drive things.
Exactly. They got responsibilities. Right. But they're putting this first. Or the main responsibility. They first love. They main squeeze. And which is Sophia, this wisdom. You got it, brother.
And that's the spirit you really got to be in. You got like your number one goal for being in this is the glorification of Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
That's right.
Yeah, the number one spirit you should be doing this is for the glorification of Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Right.
You know, certain brothers don't have views, certain brothers don't have certain things. You know what I'm saying? But your number one reason is for the glorification of the Lord, because the Lord sees all things.
Right.
He has the eyes brighter than the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, he's over here, he's not seeing you. No. The Lord sees everything. So he sees and remembers all your works. And that's in Hebrews 10, 6 and 10.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, the word don't go out void.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Right, so Levi, going to the ancient world, is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. Go ahead.
But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the Lord.
Right, like that guy Jason that we're reading about in 2nd Maccabees. He caused many to stumble. Go ahead.
Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, said the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
Therefore have I also made you contemptible, and base before all people.
Right, you look at somebody with contempt, like disdain. That's a shameful thing in this world to be a Levite, to be a Haitian. And I was watching this. It was one of them the merit shows. You had a Simeonite woman and a Levite man, and the dude was crying about his condition because you know Simeon and Levi don't get along.
Right.
You know them Simeonites be going hard on Levi unto this day, because going into the history, Levi pretty much had Simeon in subjection. You go into like the mid 1800s. So the Dominican Republic, their Independence Day is independence from Haiti. That's just some history, some background on it. That's why there's so much friction between Simeon and Levi, same island, right? But he was crying because all you hear about when you hear about Haiti is what? Bad things. Right. Now in the Western Hemisphere, what's the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere? Haiti.
Yeah.
Now who's in the Western Hemisphere? Israel.
Right.
That's where we're at for the most part. Now you got some of our people are scattered in West Africa and the Philippines and so on and so forth all throughout Europe.
Right.
Yet Israel is predominantly in the Western Hemisphere. Now Levi is the poorest nation. So that's according to prophecy. Read that again out.
Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people.
What's base mean? Meaning you're low. You're the lowest. Just like Esau, when you go to Job, the 30th chapter, that he's a base man.
Yeah.
Base means you're the lowest. And that's Levi. Levi is the poorest in the Western
Yeah,
Hemisphere.
you built in the clefts of the rocks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Right.
be a poor man, like you live in a cave. You know, you don't got a
Right.
home. You
Exactly.
live on rocks.
You're in a very low state.
Yeah.
And Levi's at a very low state. But guess what? What did Levi say? Because the priests during the time of Mashiach were whom? So-called Haitians today. What were they saying? Let his blood be upon us and our children. Hey, well, you didn't got what you asked for, man.
Right.
The Heavenly Father made you contemptible and base before all people. Now go back to 2nd Maccabees, and this is an example of a priest leading our people in a way which they shouldn't go, leading our people into heathenism. And best believe that guy, he's on the scene today doing wickedness, man.
This you ready for it?
Yeah.
This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 4 verse 14. That the priests had no courage to serve any more at the altar, but despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifice, hastened to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise.
Right, what's that called today? A gym. Which that word gym goes back to gymnos, which means naked. Because you had Israelites, which a lot of them athletes unto this day are straight up sodomites, man. Brothers that play sports, you know that. Always trying to slap each other on the behind, because that's the origin of that. It's rooted in Edomite culture. Go ahead. And you know Esau's a natural born sodomite.
Right.
Sodomite, a pedophile, a damn violent homosexual.
Teabagging, all that.
All that stuff, man. Yeah, you was asleep. They drawing dicks on your face. Right. That's what Esau do, man. Y'all been to Edomite parties, you see that? But they know. I ain't about to fuck with them.
They're always sex playing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how
look
they,
at football.
Right.
Like the quarterback, he's simulating grabbing the damn center's booty, man.
Right.
Grabbing his booty and his balls.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But see, that's what it goes back to. All of that sports culture really goes back to Esau, the Greeks, the Greco-homos.
If you got an eye, you gonna see it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a fool, you ain't gonna see that.
Right.
Like, oh, you tripping.
But they got demons on them, so they don't. Right. They don't understand.
They don't add up to it.
Exactly.
One
Oh,
plus
just like
one
this.
ain't
This is an Illuminati symbol, Shell. So this is rays of light popping out. That goes back to the ancient world.
Right.
Oh, chevron. You know the chevron it's got the same symbology that the military be having. You know those it's got like 3 lines and then it goes up.
Right.
It's like 3 lines. Yeah, these are all ancient symbols.
Right.
The arch. So you got the McDonald's arch. This is all satanic.
Yeah.
It's all satanic.
Which the police sign is Masonic, the police badge, yeah.
Yeah, well that's the shield of Rothschild.
They even got the what's that thing? The balance.
Yeah,
You know
yep,
what I'm saying?
yep.
When you go in these courthouses, they got the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all in cahoots with each other. You know what I'm saying? They all demonic. Real talk.
All of this, yeah, all of this is nothing but wicked symbology around here.
But people can't believe it. Oh no, that's not true. You're digging too deep. You're going too far.
Right, that's what people always say, that you're going too far.
Right.
Hey, the scriptures say what? The whole world lieth in wickedness. That's in 1 John the 5th chapter. And it literally means that, the whole world.
Right.
That's right.
But say, but the wadi al-bashimashah, because you have the shield of faith, so this doesn't penetrate us.
Right.
But that's why you always got demons coming at you, man, because this whole world is wicked. Everybody here is wicked, save the elect and those that pertain to the elect. Which is why everybody's gonna get obliterated. But go ahead, brother. Especially that's simpleton right across the street.
Hey, he ain't
No,
got,
I don't even like looking at you, Jake.
hey, he ain't got no life. He been just riding around the same Jake, riding around. We see him like 3-4 times.
That was the first time I seen him, but I just didn't like him. But that's the spirit. He's been rolling around just being useless.
That's the same Jake that was on remember where we saw Ball?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was over there swiping at DMX.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, man. You don't do nothing but ride around, being a demon. You know
Being idle. Scriptures talk about an idle servant. Go ahead, brother.
After the game of discus.
Right, which we know what, shot putting and all that, tracking. His brother was in track and field. So that's where that goes back to. You got that big old overweight so-called black woman.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's always one.
Yeah.
Her name Deja.
Yeah. Deja Patterson.
Yeah, Deja Patterson. Yep, Deja Williams. Her big ass, all right, throwing the discus. That go back to the ancient world.
Right.
Go ahead.
After the game of discus, called them forth.
Go ahead.
Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
Not setting by the honors of their fathers. What are the honors of our fathers? Keeping the law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
Keeping the Passover, being circumcised. All right, keeping the Shabbat.
Right.
Honoring your father and your mother.
Right.
Wearing garments with fringes and borders of blue.
Right.
Because what were they doing? They was wearing that Trojan hat. Wearing togas. And unto this day, brothers that have been to college, them black Greeks, them like the worst guys ever. Yeah. Complete scumbags.
Yep.
But those are the same dudes that was back in this time, man. Go ahead.
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Liking the glory of the Grecians best of all. I ain't no Israelite. I'm American. I was born here.
Man.
Well, Jake will reject the truth and say I'm ADOS. You want your lineage, you want your legacy to be a descendant of slaves?
Right.
Now, I'm a Judite, man. I'm not no ADOS. Now I am descended from the slaves that came here, but that's because I'm a Judite, man.
Right.
That's a horrible thing to put on yourself. I'm an ADOS.
Right.
Hey, brother, who are you? I'm an American. And my great granddad was picking cotton in Mississippi. And now I'm out here in California, and my daddy, he just got out of San Quentin. You know, he was rolling 60s. God damn. No, man, we are Judites, and we were brought here into captivity, and now the Heavenly Father, he's raising us out of captivity.
Right.
Well, see, Jake likes the glory of the Grecians best of all.
See, like, if I could add to that.
Go ahead, brother.
Even in the time of Yahushua's death, they said we only have one king but Caesar.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure did.
So, yeah.
That's the spirit of Jake.
Yeah, we gotta get the heck out of here because this place is so filthy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're coming out here, you know what I'm saying, you go home, you have somebody tell you, hey, you kind of smell.
Yeah.
But you be out there, you know, you smell like dog or something like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, all this kind of wickedness out here.
It's
bunch
nothing
of
but
demons.
wickedness.
Nothing but wickedness.
Hey, but you know what? It don't even really phase us.
Right,
Because
right.
our mind ain't even here. See, if your mind is here, then it'll be all messed up.
Right.
See, our mind is in the heavens. See, we're looking at spiritual things.
Right.
So you can be wicked as hell. You can do what you want, man. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right.
We're concerned about those that are gonna make it on a chariot, man. We can give a goddamn about you wicked reprobates out here. Go ahead and finish this.
Yeah, he said if you're not supposed to meditate on things, you're supposed to meditate on the things of the heavens.
That's right.
What we're about to receive in the kingdom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's where our head is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the kingdom right here. Because the kingdom of heaven is within you. True. And what's going to happen? The Heavenly Father is going to increase our faith. He's going to add more men into the fold. And then the destruction is going to come, and then the kingdom is going to be manifest physically. All right. New lands are going to spring up. Everything is going to be renewed. A new heaven and a new earth. That's what we're hastening towards, man.
That's right.
We see a Jake. All right. He get ran over. Like in Detroit, you had these 3 so-called black women that got hit by a van. Now all you grizzly ass Jakes out there, you talking about I keep it on me.
Right.
Where was y'all at, man? See, you Jakes are a bunch of clowns, man. You Jakes are a bunch of clowns. That's why when you get smoked, when you get mowed down, I don't shed a tear. And contrary-wise, I praise Yahweh and Yahweh shot. Like the Jake and Gardenia just got smoked. Yeah. All right, he was a security guard. He got executed, man. He got shot like 7 times in the back of the head, and then they busted out the camera, and you see. And that's how you know those are Israelites, because they had the same look as Judah do. They get everybody hugging on each other. Yeah, the old ass abuelo, your grandpa. Oh, you're such a good kid. Not in the eyes of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Yeah, so the hell with you Jakes, man. Death to you, man. May the Most High destroy all of you, man. All of you wicked Israelites. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 16. By reasons whereof sore calamity came upon them.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them. So these guys, they wanted to follow Esau and everything. Sore calamity came upon them. Go ahead. Listen to this.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers. Go ahead.
Whose custom they followed so earnestly.
Whose customs they follow so earnestly. So you're attempting to be like this dude so much, and he turn around and kill you.
Right.
Wow. Go ahead.
And into whom they desire to be like in all things.
Like in all things, you're imitating the so-called white man. Well, guess what? The so-called white man put you to death. And that happened. The brother gave a beautiful example of that so-called black woman. You could tell she had that ghetto gagger look on her face too. She just knew she made it. You know, her parents was probably from the projects. And they had her in private school her whole life. You know, she put on her Edomite voice all the time.
Hey, how's it going?
Why haven't she been club? Right. You know, she always got a fresh ass weave. You know, trying to have protection of the so-called white woman. Well, the so-called white woman called her white supremacist, so-called white supremacist homies to put you to death. Right. All right, threw you off, man, and didn't even call to go. I don't know. I think she fell. Right. Come on, man. But that's good for you, man. Hey, give me Sirach 12 real quick. Go ahead, brother. Sirach 12 and 13. Go ahead, brother.
It's Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14.
There you go.
Therefore pray not thou for this people.
Right, you're